lap, first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Bowen. As a roll was climbing up the front leading as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand. And we're underway at Suzuka for the final race of the season. It's a scramble.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the spectacular part of the season. We had our penultimate round last week, and now we are here for the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light final round, round 9 for season 3 at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. MOZA Racing is going to be an absolute spectacular race here tonight. The final round, boys are going to be tearing it up left, right and centre. We've got 6.93 kilometres. Believe it or not, the original track was along 14 kilometres long. This thing has been carved up, actually nearly 15 kilometres long, and been back in 1920. So it's been around for a long, long time. It used to be a road circuit of sorts, and now it is one of the most spectacular places to go racing in any form of car, from Formula One to your GT3s, Ferrari Challengers. There's even been MotoGP out here, Grand Prix motorcycle racing. So it's been a spectacular place to come, and this season we have chosen to finish our season 3 at this spectacular place. We've got some very, very tight title fights coming along. We had some points overturned from our previous round as well, so it's made it even more interesting. Let's have a look at where we are at and where the scores are at. Here we go. Overall standings, very, very important, because guess what's next week? Next week is the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, the AOWN cutoff. You can see that red line there. So we have got the FDL League, Gentlemen Sim Racing League, and the Sim Racing League all competing for the Australian Open Wheel National title, the fastest open wheel driver in the country, and across New Zealand as well, because we do have some participants coming out of NZ. In the top spot for the pros, we have Marcus Watson sitting on 1109 after the drop round. He is 19 points away from a title. And Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing. Dougie Gowans has got himself up into second place. Third place, a Pro-Am all the way up the top with consistency. Thomas Cena from SLM Academy. Not the fastest guy on track, but one of the most consistent out there, getting up amongst it all the time on 974 points. He is 135 points behind Dougie, so he will be out of that championship. It will be down to Marcus and Dougie Gowans for the top step. But minor premiers, third place is still up for grabs between Alex Zikas and also Matt Tesario. So the boys are going to be able to fight that out through. Sixth place is the pro of Darren Fahey from DFR. Seventh is Nathan Varney from Pace Syndicate. Eighth is Jason Depp from Velocity Sim Racing. Ninth is Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip. In 10th place, we've got Mitchy Noble from Apex Esports League. In 11th place, Ryan Cox, who's been rising through the ranks since he's joined us from about round 3 onwards from Sideways Esports. Timothy Schmellenberg from JWM in 12th place. And last of the cutoff is Jamie Davis from Project 36. Will he remain in there? Will Schmellenberg remain in there? Will Cox remain in there? The points will be on the board. There will be a fight for the boys underneath there. There's Tyler Shee from SLM Academy. There's Nicky Schmellenberg from JWM Sim Sports. So they have a fair few boys there. Andy Martin from the Get a Grip as well. And Greggy Barber, who we've seen some fantastic points. The points are a bit out of gap for some of these boys because they're fairly big, but the boys just under the cutoff look like they're going to be in a spectacular place. Let's have a look at the scenarios that will be available for us over the course of the night. By all means, before I get into that, I'll join Biggles in here and have a bit of a chinwag, Biggles, because we can talk about this sort of stuff. Welcome to the room, mate. Spectacular night. What a way to finish the series. What a amazing race last week was, and what will tonight bring.
Exactly there. So welcome everybody, of course, for tuning in for the finale. The finals are always good ones, especially at Cracker, where it's a championship up for grabs here in some of the competing categories that we have. As you can see, the what-if scenario here for the pro contenders. And then you got Marcus Watson, 17 starts, Dougie 17, Alex of 17. But of course, those wins are different there. The top 5s, the consistencies, the top 10s, and the points. So, as you can see, Watson to win, he has to finish no more than 3 positions ahead of Dougie Gowans. To Dougie to win, He has to finish 4 positions ahead of Watson. That's it. It's pretty straightforward. It's black and white on that one. And there's fastest laps.
Fastest lap is going to be key as well, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it could be 3 positions and the fastest lap maybe for Dougie Gowans too. It's going to be a cracker, mate. Look, we're at Spa. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. It's no different to going out there for Bathurst or something like that. It's always something spectacular going on and something spectacular coming off the track as well as on the track.
Yeah, and Spa, of course, in Formula 1's a 7-kilometre track, but it depends on where you're going to measure it, of course, as well, too, isn't it? Have to do that have to just supposedly get under 7 kilometres, but they're allowed to get that one. Thank you for tuning. No rain at the moment. I don't see any rain in the forecast. That's live pictures in the background. The drivers are out to get out there and do their qualifying session. Remember, it's a long lap time around here, so it'll take some time. Well, Stevie, mate, that's the pros. That's the scenario for the pros. How's it going to pan out for the pro-ams?
Let's have a quick look at the Pro-Ams and the pros. Pro-Ams, we've got Thomas Sina, 17 starts, 2 top 10s, top finishes 15, some spectacular times out there. All in all, they've been doing extremely well. Sina has done well. Matt Cesario, 2 wins. Nathan Varney, 1. Jason Depp up in the top 3 as well. So the points are very, very close across these boys. Sina wins, finishes no more than 14 positions behind Cesario. So he's got a fair bit up his sleeve. Cesario wins, finishes 15 positions ahead of Sina. Varney or Depp to win, finished 22 positions ahead of Sina. So Sina is the key at the moment, leading the boys out. And anything can happen, mate. We know what's going on. Let's go into the AMs, because the boys have started their hot laps, and I want to see how this qualifying goes. AMs, we've got Nicholas Schmellenberg, 739 points, top 10, 1 from 724, Andrew Martin, Andrew Proctor, Kurt Heath as well. Some spectacular names out there that have done really well. Schmellenberg win, finished no more than 3 positions ahead of Martin. Martin to win, finish 4 positions ahead of Schmellenberg. All could be achieved because of the point structure and the amount of people out there. Proctor and Heath win, finished 22 positions ahead of Schmellenberg. So that's a bit of a long stretch, but you never know, mate. And I can see some purples coming through, mate. Some purples coming through on those. Andrew Martin here can't race tonight, so Nick's to win for the AMs. There you go, Mr. Martin. I just saw purples come up. What was that time? It looked like it was pretty fast. Greggy Barber. Yep. He's coming up with it again, mate. It's just like 3 weeks in a row up the pointy end. He's really coming to grips with his inner open wheeler.
That's a good time, remember. You're not going to get a lot of time to set too many of those times here because we're already 5 minutes down in our qualifying session with 10 minutes to remain. And I believe, as you say, once you hit that 15-minute marker, that is it. Regardless of where you are on the track, you won't get a chance to finish it. Those times are going to start tumbling down pretty thick. But pretty quickly, 209s are to beat there from Greg Barber and Marcus Watson between those two drivers. Just to throw that one at the moment. Yeah, go ahead, my friend. You there, Steve?
Yeah, sorry, mate. I got distracted. Saw a cat running behind my screen. I'm like, is this thing going to destroy my computer?
I had a big huntsman spider crawl across my screen, so you know spring in Australia, mate. It's kept the living daylights.
Oh, mate, it's I'm not a fraidy cat when it comes to spiders, but the cat can do some mega damage, as they have done before. I lost a whole 34-inch ultra-wide screen to my kitty not too long ago, so I'm down to 2 plus a square thing. So we'll just keep battling on. But anyway, what are your thoughts, mate? Any last minute things? What are you thinking? You know, we had some tight battles last night. This could go any way. Is Watson going to play it safe? I don't think it's in his category to play safe. You know, I know Dougie will push as hard as he can, but he'll keep it clean as well. But we've seen titles go left, right, and centre, last minute sort of stuff here all over the place. You
can always go in with the mindset of trying to play it safe, but it's best to do what you've been doing all season long. You're there for a reason. You've been consistent. Marcus Watson goes to the top of the timesheet right now with a 209.5 on the dial. So you've got to get yourself and it looks like
Gowans
you might be improving on this one too. But it's got to be the battle of the qualifying between the two drivers as well too, because you want to get yourself up the front there. You want to minimise potentials. Dougie goes to the top. You want to minimise potential of incidents that are occurring.
This is 7 1,000ths of a second. 2.09.590 to 2.09.597. That is absolutely crazy close. Whew. Wow, that's spectacular stuff, man. That is really good. Obviously a long place to go for laps as well, because it's a fair hike up and down. If you stuff it up, you get the off track, you're not going to be able to fix it. So tonight's 15 minutes qualifying won't cut off like it normally does, because we are into an enduro tonight. So you'll be able to, whoever crosses the line after that will be able to complete that lap, as long as they cross it before the 15 minute gong goes off, I guess, whatever you want to call it, flag.
Yeah, the bong. I don't know if you ever watched Red Faces back in Hey Hey Saturday as well too. You know, red.
I did, mate. I grew up with that.
So yeah, a few people out there might be aware of that one. The young ones certainly wouldn't. Let's keep an eye on Thomas's for the SLM Academy. Let's see what sort of lap time he can put in here at Spa. It's a very important course for his championship. You see Marcus Watson also sets the fastest third sector around here, but we'll just commit currently at the moment to Thomas's current final sectors. As he's approaching down into Blatchmont and of course into the bus stop. And that's not do the bus stop song, of course, that's the bus stop chicane where there used to be a bus stop. But not anymore, my friend. This is a tricky corner, of course, to get locks it up,
and he's missed it. Yeah, he's missed it. He's left that well and truly late. Still going strong. Let's see how we're going here. Gowans is on his way back.
So he does improve, actually, Dougie, believe it or not, on his lap time there by just 22,000 of a second. It's 30 thousandths of a second that separate that top two, my friend.
Ooh, pit lane start. Bit of impeding, pit lane start. Someone's being punished out there. Alrighty. I'm getting a bit nervous now, actually, to be honest with you. It's been a long season and been a lot of fun, a lot of amazing driving, a lot of incidents here and there as well, where we've had car crashes and bystanders come through and get taken out here and there. But all in all, it's been a lot of fun. And I must say, mate, graphics have been amazing for the season. You have put up some awesome high quality video. And I hope the viewers have enjoyed it as they go. Mr. Watson, Sector 3 purple. His second sector was down on his personal best. 049 pit lane start.
Yeah, it's a battle between these two drivers.
Alex Azikas has got a pit lane start for impeding incident lap 3, turn 6. I don't think it's such a big thing for a pit lane start. Probably not a bad thing, actually, because
not a little bit of a thought about it as he turns into the corner of the bus stops, but it doesn't probably look like it's going to punish him too much here for Marcus Watson. He's going to be crossing the line. He's going to take it to Dougie's time. No, not quite yet.
No, not quite at all.
He's got
6.58 he did on the last one, so that wasn't quite high enough.
Oh, that's just stepped it out of the rear end there. That might have cost him. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a long lap around here as well too. So are you going to commit to it, try to make the time back up? Because Dougie just goes a little bit faster as well too. Adds almost 2 tenths, 1.5 tenths now on Marcus Watson, who steps it out a little too loud on the loud pedal actually. And then he's going to commit to just putting another lap in. Maybe just that this could be an out lap potentially for one more lap. He could maybe get 2 in at best here with shy of 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Of course, if he gets across that line, he's already invalidated this lap. As you can see, the yellow flag slow down there. But that's okay for Marcus. He's thinking about the next lap. And, of course,
he's got to get around it.
As long as you get across that start-finish line, you could still complete the lap, as you mentioned.
Yeah, 100%. And he's still got plenty of time up his belt. He's got himself to a point where he's probably going to be 20 seconds or so over that line before it goes. But in saying all that as well, it's the top spot, the pole position isn't always going to be the spot either, because coming up Eau Rouge and being the lead car, breaking all that wind and forcing your way through first gives the second car a little bit of advantage coming up the hill if you can stay with the lead car off the start. So the start is going to be critical for the front two guys.
Give us your picks out there too in the chat, please.
Yeah, let us know. Do you think there'll be a safety car or two? Who is your pick for the top step? All it takes is a massive bingle, and then all you have is cars going everywhere. And we've seen it happen before. So let's hope it doesn't happen. Maybe some adventure in the back, maybe somewhere. Blue flags could be also involved. We saw the blue flags last night almost get involved in the title fight too. So anything can happen.
Keeping an eye currently at the moment in the grouped categories for their actual individual qualifying, because they want to be qualifying ahead of any of the drivers in their class. Well, Nick, of course, is second in class with Lachlan J at the moment. Jason's at the fastest first sector, believe it or not. There, Thomas is looking solid on this one in his battle with Jacob Lewis there and Depp as well. So, but Dougie, of course, has the little upper hand currently at the moment on Marcus Watson for the Pro class.
I'm not seeing a lot of team drafting going on, which I thought I would, to be honest.
You think that's like Formula One? They try to get that toe?
Yeah, well, you'd want to. If you've got a teammate out there, I'd be using it, that's for sure. You got the Schmellenbergs out there. Is Callum Hodgkinson's there? Yeah, he's there. Him and Barbs could get together and do it. Marcus Watson and Dougie Gowans are lone wolves out there. They can't do it. Jamie Davis is a lone wolf. He's just got himself up into the top 10. Cena's got teammates out there as well. So there's a few teams out there that can support each other. They could have a really good crack. Here we go, 747, Matty Fu and Kurt. So there's a fair bit of teamwork out there.
Marcus pulls off.
Should be very, very interesting.
Does Marcus get enough time to start another lap? He just pulled off to the side of the road there. I don't think he will. He's in pit lane, so he might have handed this pole position over to Dougie to start this race. So
he might have.
Yeah, I don't think he's got enough time. He definitely got enough time to get out there and start a hot lap. So Marcus Watson has conceded. But he'll still be on the front row. That's not a bad place to start here in Spa.
Maybe he thought second. Maybe he heard us. Maybe he heard us and thought, second place could be quite a good spot here. Good old Matty Keen's worried about going out in the safety car. He'll be driving it tonight. Steph's leading the show out there, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. There goes Dougie Gowans across the start-finish line, and we should have a few more cars coming through as they're on track still. It'll probably take them till the 17-minute mark, somewhere around there. But Dougie Gowans has taken top spot for the pole position of round 9. Oh, car 282's called on impeding out there, Nathan Varney. So Dougie Gowans in the top spot. Front row is Dougie Gowans and Marcus Watson. Second row, Greggy Barber and Thomas Cena. Third row, Jacob Lucas and Jason Depp. Fourth row, Brandon Levin and Timothy Schmellenberg. And in the fifth row, Jamie Davis and Mitchie Noble. Wow, this is going to be some hair-raising stuff. We do have the track reveal for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, which we will put on at some point during the course of tonight. at the moment. Maybe during the boring period when things are going south, or when the safety car is out, if it's out. And we can put the safety car on the bottom screen and have the draw up on the top screen. So look out for that tonight. So don't leave your seats. Please like and subscribe also. Hit that notification button so you know when we're back on track. And support the drivers by coming out here.
The other way Barney's
You're
waving
having
a
a
flag.
giggle, mate.
It's like Tim Cook that was waving a flag one time.
It was barely moving, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tim Cook. Well, again,
like-
you can understand Tim Cook probably barely listened to that flag, but the Barney, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, you got practice. You should know how to do it. Only 2 more drivers. That's it for the qualifying session. Of course, we'll get those
Yeah.
results
Almost like
up.
a needed Viagra.
Take the blue
No,
pill,
we're not
the red
sponsored by them.
pill,
No, we can be.
and head down the rabbit hole there, Neo.
Oh, we're going to love it. Well, we've got an amazing night of racing coming up, viewers. We'll do a quick roundhouse of our major sponsors and everyone that supports us out there. Please thank all of them that are out there, and please support them the way you support us. Night Shift Collection, check out their Facebook page for some apparel out there. Phoenix Driver Development. If you're a driver and you want to get better, or you're a team, you want to get better, they do one-on-ones, also team training out there as well in the V8 and the Gen 3s. Get out there and check it out so you can have some fun. Then there's Grim Industries, the home of the coffee table. Warren and Brown Tools, an amazing sponsor that comes with us and supports us everywhere. Shunt Sceneries from Mr. Barb's out there, and MOZA Racing, who has come on board this year for the Super Formula Lights. And here we have Season 3, for those who are interested. Season 3 starts on the 23rd of...
That's our current one, my friend.
Oh, that's our current one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you had the new one. I've got the new one out
I
there
didn't
as
know.
well.
Realize that there is a new one. Sorry, apologies about that. I just wanted to make sure that we can show our fantastic sponsors.
I do have a new one as well. We can use that later on as
We'll
the
go to grid first.
Enduro gets a bit crazy for us. All right, let's have a look at the grid, mate. Let's have a look at the grid. Have a look at this. Look at these boys and no girls in our season this year. She might have to have a word to Di and see if she can get her out there and have a bit of race. Hope everything. Hope good call tonight. Let's go racing. Yes, thank you, Cam. We are fired up for it. Dougie Gowans is leading us out tonight, followed by Marcus Watson, Greggy Barber, Thomas Cena, Jacob Lucas, Jason Depp, Brandon Levin, Timothy Schmellenberg, Jamie Davis, Mitchy Nobles, Tyler Sheaf, Hurricane Tyler Sheaf, Matt Tesario, Alex Azikas, Nick Martin, Lachlan J, Callum Hodgkinson, Andrew Proctor, Nathan Varney, Nick Schmellenberg, Brad Hudson is your top 20. As we flick over to the rest of them, we have got a hell of a lot of cars out there racing at the moment. We have got all the way down to, I think it's 29 or 28, if I am correct. Here we go. Alex Azikas, Nicky Martin, Lachlan J, Callum Hodgkinson, Andrew Proctor, Nathan Varney, Nick Schmellenberg, Brad Hudson, Callum Rosenard, Dean Sinkovich, Matthew Fu, Kurt Heath, Kevin Wakefield, Greggy Johnson. Downstairs is Matty Keane, who will be driving the safety car, and Stevie Daniels and Chris Tomlin are the last two drivers who did not set a time. Steph Piccoli is our race steward tonight, race director tonight. Actually, she's leading the show. Boys are gritting up, mate. It's starting to get exciting. I'll go for the middle of the pack for me, which will be Lachlan J. And on the second camera, getting the goosebumps, man. Getting the goosebumps. This is the one. This is the final round. Going to be crazy.
It's going to be very nervous, of course, for Dougie and Marcus going into that first turn here.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that, hey, you don't take each other out. Okay, of course, it's an endurance race as well, too. You don't want to, because you've got another, 28 cars they're going to be zooming on by if you do. Slow corner, obviously, into,
and you will be at the back of the field. One mistake, you will be at the back of the field. No ifs or buts about it.
Marcus Watson's going to be loaded in at the moment. There he is. Whoa. Last thing you want to be doing is missing the start of the final race of the season.
049 pit lane start, and we're waiting for
Alex.
That's it. Alex is in the pit lane for a start from there.
Right. Yep, okay.
We're impeding. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, the lights are about to go for the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship, round 9, final round of the season. For round 3, we got off to a spectacular start. Everyone's got off very, very clean. Let's see what happens in this first corner. Dougie has got the inside line with Marcus Watson slightly on the outside. Greggy Barber has already positioned himself side by side with Watson, and he's got Jason Depp very, very close behind him with Jacob Lucas and Thomas Cena coming through. Side by side, here we go through up the Eau Rouge, and Dougie Gowans has got the nice run through. Oh, we've got rotation. Depp's gone round. He's been pedalled by one of the boys. Looks like he's got Lucas has contacted with him as well. But we keep going, and Dougie Gowans has lost the lead position with the draft coming through. Marcus Watson has got the outside line. Will Dougie give him the outside line through? He is going to concede it. Not quite yet. He's got it back 2 by 2. There's contact. Watson's in the wall. Watson's in the wall. This could be a title defining moment here. Watson is stuck in the dirt, and Dougie Gowan is going round, followed by Greggy Barber, Jamie Davis, who's flown up the pack, and Brandon Levin into 4th, Thomas Cena into 5th. And as we can see them coming up the hill, we've got, man, oh man, we've got Cena and Schmellenberg. Have a look at this as we come through. There's a little bit of contact. They've gone too wide. Oh, I don't know how that one's going. Safety car has been called.
Yeah.
I don't know how that one's going to go because there's plenty of room on the left, plenty of room on the right.
Can't even spot him because he's behind the fence at the moment there too. There he is.
Yeah, his car is toast. Is he going to get it back to the pits? Oh my God, what is this going to do for the title? He needs to get that car back on track as quick as possible. This is where it was, mate.
Yeah.
No risk for no glory. I know that Watson fault there. Oh, I don't know if Jimmy Boy, if it was Watson's. It really depends on who crept over who. It could be a racing incident, both squeezing into each other. That's what happens when these things, they touch tyres and it's all over. We've got rear contact there by, who was that? It was by Lucas, by the look of it, on Jason Depp, and that's rotated him around. But Lucas has continued going. Depp stuck and dropping. Oh, car trying to avoid. Yeah. Look at that carnage. Oh, my God. That was crazy. That was Kurt Heath. That car just disassembled itself right there. Have a look at him. He is got some contact from the cars avoiding the car in the middle of the track. Whoa. Unpack that, sit down, and just refresh from that because that was crazy.
Look at this, 3 wide at the moment here. You're on board with Timothy. What are you going to be imagining at this point?
Yeah, we've got Levin on the outside. You got Thomas Cena on the inside. And then you see these two come together.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh. Dougie was in the lead, but that means nothing at that point. They're racing. They're side by side going through 2 corners. 2 corners that are very, very dangerous. It'd be interesting to see. I'm not sure if you heard it. Did anyone actually call the incident in out of those 2 drivers?
Nothing yet that I'm getting on the overlay. I'm just having a look at the replays, of course, and that's, well, that's just trying to look at what happened there with Matthew. Just a little bit of issue there. And Chris, that I think we saw, might have been a bit of damage there as well, too. But this is Chris early that came off track. And Keith as well. That's Keith is the one that comes down here and gets clipped.
So look at this.
Bang.
He's hit. Who is he? Who did he hit then? Keith hit someone before that even. Because he looked like he got a bit airborne here.
There, yeah, you're right. Just a little.
He got hit in the back.
Yeah, on the side, and
someone went flying past him and clipped him by the look of it. So yeah, it was a bit hard to tell who it was though.
Just trying to go back and have a look at the incident with Marcus Watson as well too. So this is kind of an on-board scenario. That's Marcus Watson.
Oh, Watson's drifted.
Dougie there. It's contact there.
Yeah, but we can't tell who's come across who though.
I don't like rewinding it back a little bit, but it's really the only way to kind of see this side by side.
Yeah.
And a little.
So Dougie is coming out.
We'll get a little drone camera.
He's on
this one.
Dougie's got nowhere else to go, mate. Watson had to leave him room there. Oh man, I'll leave that to the race control. See who's drifted off to what. I got a feeling that might be like a post-race even. That looks like one that's not going to be decided in a couple of seconds, that's for sure. Tomlin is the other one that's got himself a meatball, so it's Marcus Watson and Kurt Heath. So this could be a title-defining moment at the moment. Like any other racing, there could be a ticket put in at the end of the race. But we can see it. Cam Netcoat, I'm not sure, mate. It could be, but it's too hard to tell from our angles. The boys will slow it down. They'll go from bird's eye view. They'll go from profile view. They'll go from cockpit view. So it depends on how it is. I don't know. To be honest, I couldn't see Netcoat in there, but it could be well there.
So
we do have a lot of cars on.
Done? He's got time, but how much is it going to cost him? Sitting in pit road at the moment.
Yeah, is he going to? The thing is he going to let the full repair go, or is he going to use the fast repair? I think at this point I'd be using the fast repair and get the hell out there straight away.
Yeah. If he can, he's got time to.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to stay on the lead lap because these drivers are now going to be coming around. That pace car is peeled out, so he will. Perhaps if he can get out, he will stay on the lead lap, but he's going to be, of course, a whole lap essentially to catch up. But anything can happen.
Green flag.
So
Green flag. Safety car is in. We are going to be racing. The leader has it. Dougie Gowans has control of the field, ladies and gentlemen. Greggy Barber in second place. When will Dougie Gowans go? Here we go. Is he gone? He's gone. He's put the foot down. This is like a rolling start now. This is our third lap, viewers. One lap under safety car. And they are all coming through. The guys that are coming through the final corner and the bust-off are a little bit left behind, but they're all throttling through. The timing tower is all yellow and orange. What does that mean? It means that they are all under a second, apart from Andrew Proctor and Greggy Johnson. Look at this. Barber has got himself, and he's got the bit between the teeth. He smells a bit of championship win. He hasn't had the top step just yet, but he's had some magnificent pace. Jamie Davis side by side there with Timothy Schmellenberg. Schmellenberg's in the title fights again. Like we said, all those positions we called out at the beginning of the race of what could happen, all those scenarios are not scenarios that cannot happen. These are all things that happen in real-world racing and can happen tonight. We have seen it plenty of times before in other races, in other seasons. We have got another car. Looks like he is toasting there. 443 that is. Who was that? Callum Rosenator.
3 wide.
Here we go. 2, 3 wide. 3 wide.
Backed off.
He lost that on his own.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he has. Unfortunately, look at that. Oh, has he been nobbled as he comes through? Is he? Oh, cars going behind, cars going in front. He's done the right thing. He's held his brakes, made it very predictable of where the drivers can go. That is very smartly done. The other car, big question, is there any damage on Dougie? Well, Cam, that is a very big question, and we'll see based on how the car goes. There was car 97, Jacob Lucas has got instant responsibility for that contact we saw earlier. So he's got himself a drive-through for that. Now, the question is, Dougie Gowans, Watson went over the tyre, so he might be lucky there might not be much damage in the tyre in the rear end. If it was, I'd say he'd be pretty much cooked right now. That's one thing. These tyres are like a launch device.
It's Watson. If you check and see if Watson's back out at the moment on track there, because I'm going to just keep an eye on the front here, because Dougie got back into the lead of this race, got that gap up there. I thought for a second he was going to not fight Greg too much. He doesn't need to fight Greg too much, obviously, because he needs to play it safe at this one. He's got a huge advantage in this race. There's no point getting into a tangle like exactly what happened on lap 1. He can afford to give up the position, but Jamie says he doesn't give up the position to Greg. He wants to challenge that P2 currently at the moment. And how's that for a drive for the Project 36 too? Up 7 places in P2.
Well, he has been doing very well the latter part of the season. He is getting to grips with this car a lot more, and he's as a driver, he's matured a lot in the last 12 months. When he first came out, he really was going for every gap that he could, but still a bit reserved. But he's become Nicky Martin. He's come a lot more reserved now and a lot more patient, and it's made him a better and faster driver.
Certainly has. Let's have a look at the replay of what's happened to Get a Grip, Nick. And I don't think there's any grip there, my friend. A little bit of a snap. Tries to correct it straight into the kitty litter and into the fence. That'll lose your front wing.
Last grip. Unfortunate for him. All right, well, we are 10 minutes into it, and we've got a lot of time to go yet, viewers, so this is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some action galore. The pointy end is already very close. Gowans, Davis and Barber. Oh, someone's car is limping. I'm not sure who it was, but they're keeping an eye out of it. Bottom screen has got Watson on it, making his way back into the field. So he's got a fair bit of work to do. Look, it's not over till it's over. Something could happen to Dougie here as well. You know, he could stuff up a pit strategy. Is a long way to go, and we are at Spa. Don't forget, we are at Spa. Anything is possible. Safety car incidents also. If Marcus is a lap down, another safety car, he'll get unlapped. He'll get himself back on the real lap. So he's got to keep focus on that and just keep pushing and pushing. Also, people might come in for fuel, and he might already have fuel. So there's lots of scenarios that will work. Spa is an absolute animal of a track where anything can happen.
Yeah, you got 50 minutes left in this race. You don't give up at all, especially it's the last race of championship. Anything can happen. That's right. Yeah. And if you do go, I'll retire it, as Greg gets past Jamie in that fight that's been brewing up. You can see Dougie in the lead there going to Lacombe. But it's not Lacombe, sorry, a little bit further down the field in Sector 3. But you've got to make sure that you continue it, because anything can happen. Now, you don't want to be in a situation where we retire, and then all of a sudden there's a big crash, your main championship contenders get involved in it, and then you sit there going, oh, damn, if I was out there, I would be in this position right now. Oh, so just see it through. It's the best way to do it as much as you can. It
was a bit early in the race to be fighting for a position, because the next lap you could have swapped. Yeah. You could have swapped in any part of the race, you know. I don't know. I think it was a bit silly. I would have stayed clear or even yielded, to be honest. If I had the title there for fight, that's for sure. But anyway, we digress. One stopper or two tonight. Well, I do have that information for you. Let me dig it out while we continue the fun out here.
I usually would show a track map, but I'm just going to confuse everybody by doing that tonight because the track map's back to front. And
have a look at it. Look how thick it is. Look how much is going on there.
But, obviously, it's actually, I think it might be, I'm just getting all over the place here at the moment. Looks like it's actually correct on that screen. I'm looking at a different track map that's not correct. That's right. My other track map's completely flipped. It's throwing me upside down. I guess
we're looking at probably two pits. First pit window will open around lap 6 to 11, and then the second pit window around lap 17 and 22. So they've got fuel cap tonight by 47%. So you only got 21.6 litres to start with, and usage is going to be about 1.9 litres a lap. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Anything can happen.
A little mighty power of the slipstream, but no DRS as Jamie will approach this into Lacombe.
That's the only thing I would change in this car. I would activate DRS.
Yeah, no, push the pass. Use like the in the Japanese ones where you just use a push to pass boost. That's always fantastic. I love it. Gives you we get an idea of in the broadcast as well too, is how much time they have left in the boost that they have. They have a cooldown, and you have allocated so much time to use it during the race. It's amazing, mate.
Yeah. There's a bit of stuff going on in the background at the moment. They're just having a bit of a communication between drivers. Here we go. 255 is asking if his incident is still being reviewed. That's Kurt Heath. I think that one's already been done, to be honest. But we'll keep going forward as we are. Greggy Barber has still got the fastest car on track. 2.09.771. So that is spectacular.
Could be a pass here from Branton.
Indy NXT car could be a good upgrade that has push to pass. Yeah, I don't know. The boys love this car because it's not too fast and it's not too slow, and it takes a lot of skill to get it around here and drive as a good downforce car. So I think it just needs that one little upgrade, man. Just that little open the DRS, man, and just let us have it. Let us have it. Brandon Levin's had a great back half of this season, hasn't he, mate?
Yeah. What's the other open wheel that does have the push to
Oh,
pass?
look at that.
Mitch!
Oh, Mitchy Noble. Mitchy doing Mitch things. Come on, Mitch. Oh, dude, you didn't have to push that hard just there. Oh, man, here we go. We got Greggy Barger and Jamie Davis having a go here as well. They're having a bit of a swap. It looks like they're taking turns at leading the laps. They're swapping at Rouge at pretty much every lap they're doing. Barber is now in second place. They've dropped off to 2 seconds off Dougie Gowans at this point. Dougie Gowans is at the pointy end and just set the fastest lap as well at 209.642. Davis is sitting there with Barbs. Who's that on your screen just then? That got very, very close. Callum Hodgkinson's having a great look there at the moment on Matt Tesario and made it not quite through.
Yeah, Matt
Cesario's got a great bit of pace tonight too.
We're going to keep an eye, of course, on those other championships battles as well too, because we know at the moment that, as long as that dust doesn't settle in completely, that the Pro Championship might be there. But there's still, of course, we got the Pro-Ams and we have the Am Championship, so we've got to kind of work that how that situation's panning out for itself on top of it.
Well, there you have Nick Schmellenberg. He's following his brother. I think that's Tim in front of him. If I'm... no, it's not. That's Hudson in front of him. And they're going through the back half at the moment.
So Thomas is leading this one over Matt. Remember, Matt is his closest. So Matt's currently running in, fifth in class, third in class there for Thomas. So as long as Thomas just needs a finish ahead, of course, of Matty, he'll wrap up the Pro-Ams. As to the Am situation, we'll have a look at that one. That you got Nick at the moment. So Nick is way down in 6th overall in class.
Down the back.
And in that case, of course, Andrew Martins needs to be the one that needs to... Martin needs to win and finish 4 positions ahead of Nick. So, and that situation, he's not currently at this point.
It looks like champions are... Apart from the pros, the champions are pretty much where they should be at the moment to execute their titles.
Have a look at this three-way squabble down and Camel
I'm
Straight.
getting nervous again. Mitchy Noble's already been around once. Oh, Mitch, how close do you want to get, mate? Talk about putting the risk for the biscuit.
Well, you're not going to make it stick on the inside there, my friend. That's a little bit too deep into Locom, and he's going to have to lift off a little bit here.
He's got the pace coming out. He's making risky moves at the moment. This is not a high percentage move at the moment. He's lucky that the driver on the outside has given him that space. So he's taking risks. That's Matt Zario. He's not even I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder. All right, it was for a position in championship, but a little bit risky. You've got a lot of time to do it, mate. A lot of time. We are down to the 20 minutes. Car 61. Oh, Greggy Johnson. Greggy Johnson got a slap on the wrist. Black and white warning for failing to leave racing room. Greggy is a driver that we know can drive with his elbows out and create his car, as in make it twice as wide.
You mean like a Max Verstappen?
Yes, like a Max Verstappen. Brandon Levin having a go at the back end of the track here at the moment. He's on Timothy Schmellenberg, putting on a lot of pressure.
This battle, as Dougie goes quicker again. This battle's crucial, of course, for Thomas, who's third in class, a little bit down the road from these two drivers, 4 seconds, and to be exact, down there from Timothy and Brandon that you're watching here. These two drivers are battling for the Pro-Ams victory. It's still early days, of course, because we still have pit stops to come from some of these drivers. But, you know, Thomas is going to be cautious. He's going to be aware that these two drivers are battling. He's probably loving the fact that these two drivers are battling. And as long as he's further back enough, he goes, you guys get into each other. I've got at least 4 seconds to react to that. Because he needs to make sure he can finish
just there, the toe.
Yeah, it's massive,
Wow.
that toe.
That toe is huge.
Yeah, it's like
huge.
It's like Formula One as well too, as you know. But that's what the
Yeah,
DRS
it's
assist.
like-
It's you're sitting dark and hold on to it, son. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Thomas is waiting for
He's
that,
lost his-
missing
He's
wing.
lost his
Timothy's
rear
around,
end. Oh,
and then goes
well,
Thomas.
that's unfortunate. That's a racing incident. It's just losing your rear end like that is.
And he's in the lead right now. Thomas is going to
Yeah.
get past
Yeah.
Brendan because Brendan's got no rear wing. So
Yeah.
this is clever
See,
play for Thomas because he was back just enough to be able to avoid that incident. And now the man who could wrap up the pro-ams is in the lead of his class.
That's sorry, I'm being distracted by the. I'm going to turn the.
You
comms
should
down
turn.
a
You
bit.
got to turn. I can't. I would never be able to broadcast.
Yeah,
it
tonight
without
it's
race
just too
control
much
going.
action going in the back. 956 has called that in. I'm not sure what Mitchy called in. Mitch was involved in something. I don't know what he called in. But
No rear wing.
yeah, Brandon Levin is going to be doing it tough here with no rear wing. It's almost like you've. Look at his car
Let's
is.
contact that too. These drivers should
Yeah,
be
he's
aware
in the
at the
fast part of
moment.
the track too.
Your spotter should be letting you know, hey, you know, Brandon's missing a rear wing. He's going to be going very slow. So when you approach him, like
Yeah.
your brother is right now, approach cautiously.
Approach cautiously. He's got to also be careful around these really fast corners that his car does not drift across and go into someone else.
Especially if bro's going to
And
approach him at the
the,
bus
also,
stop.
the, oh, look at that, Dean. Oh, Dean, what are you doing,
You
dude?
should know, yeah, I was going to say, get on the horn, mate. Get on the... call up your brother, mate, and go, hey, you know, you're approaching a car with no rear wing at close to 300 kilometres an hour. Be cautious.
Yes. Put the brakes on. Oh, Jonah Kamara, please get a grip. Grip, Nick. You need to lock in my guy. Yeah, there's been a few boys there. Look, as the tyres get older, there will be more traction lost and more incidents coming through, let me tell you. These boys that are coming now, Schmellenberg and Levin, it's not a bad time to come through and get your car fixed and fill up because we are at lap 10. The pit window opens at 11, so they're only a lap early for the early pit window, so they're not out of the race with that. They could use that as their pit stop.
This will be the drive of the century if Marcus can come back here and take this win.
Well,
it's
where is he at the moment?
Well, you got to remember this situation, and we'll remind the audience at the moment. In order for Dougie to win this one, he needs to finish 4 positions ahead of Watson. So that's not a problem at this point. If Watson get himself back up 4 positions, now Watson might not need to pit again, my friend. I'm not quite sure. Remember, he spent 2 minutes and change down there in pit road. May have used his fast repair, may not have. We're not 100% sure of, but he certainly would have filled it up. Can he go to the end of the race? That's a tall ask, but at the moment, all he can do is slice and dice his way through the field. He's doing currently 2-minute 10 lap times, whereas Dougie is setting 2-minute 9 lap times and just set the fastest lap on the last lap. So whatever it is, Marcus could be heavy full of fuel too, and just pushing this one to get through that first round of pit stops.
Yeah, I don't like his chance at the moment, but miracles do happen. Dougie could come around a corner and lose the rear end just like Brandon Levin did then. It's all very, very possible. Even when you're out in the road on your own, that lapse in concentration can happen very easily.
And Mitch Noble following through Blotchmont. That's a high-speed corner as well too. Now he's going to be trying to outbrake.
Yeah, that's not going to win you there. See, this is the bit where I don't get, right? Just tuck in behind and get him down the straight. It's no use risking it in that corner unless unless the finish line's in front of you and it's the end of the race. Yeah,
tuck in
you
behind.
come through.
Yeah, Lasource, go ahead.
Yeah, unless you can make it clean and easy, just come through, and now you've got the option to go through here. That was a bit risky again, so it's not a move that I would be even contemplating.
Yeah, you also at this point you're sitting dark. If you get a good exit out of Rouge, which it will, he's already going to have him way, way, way before you go down to.
Yeah. And if he passed him in that last corner, he would have been in the opposite foot now. So it's not a very smart racing. Let's put it that way.
So Matty's got to get past these two drivers too, because he needs to catch Thomas leading the Pro-Ams.
Thomasina.
Yeah. And Matty, of course,
Yep.
second in the championship, and that he needs to get up there because remember, he needs to finish basically in that scenario again. Matty needs to finish 15 positions ahead of Thomas, so that's going to be a tall ask. But hey, best place to be is try to get yourself in the first position of the Pro-Am class and then see how it pans out from Thomas after that. That's all you can do.
I think Townine's very condensed tonight. It's condensed because we're in the split screen mode. It opens up when it goes to the big one.
What's been asked? Timing? Oh, yeah.
Time down, yeah. Now it opens up. It's a little bit easier on the eyes. Kevin Wakefield just had a pass there on Andrew Proctor on the bottom screen. We just saw that coming through. But here we've got Callum Hodgkinson putting pressure on Mitchie Noble. He's all he wants to do right now. Car stopped on Camel Straight. All Callum needs to do is maintain the gap he's got at the moment, which is 2
Who
tenths.
stopped it? Dougie's in pit lane. Yeah, there is a car stopped on
Dougie's
Camel
in?
Straight. You can see it on the track map. So that's interesting. Has Dougie kind of contemplated? Here, Greg's coming in too. Jamie, have they contemplated a potential safety car coming out here? That car is moving. Actually, there was a car.
It's lap 12, so they're in the pit window.
Yeah, there was a car stopped. Actually, you're right on
Yeah.
the. So why not?
Everyone's come through. Everyone's followed them, except for. All right, so the car is returning to pit, but no, he's requesting a tow. It looks like it's Tomlin requesting the tow.
Yeah, this is the reason why I'm thinking drivers are jumping in at the moment. They might have wanted to go a couple of laps later, but they could be thinking about a caution being called out here. And remember how long it's going to take you to get around a lap time around here. So they go, well, if it comes out now, I get that pit stop over and done with. That's fine. So it's a good call for these drivers.
True. Yeah, well, it's the pit window as well. Lap 11 is what we said it would be. So let's see where is no safety car? No safety car.
No. So,
but Marcus Watson, where is he? He's still a fair way back. He's got himself probably. Is he on the same lap now?
yeah, he's just Dougie's already out. Marcus is about to come around and. Yeah. So Dougie came out. Callum stayed out.
Yeah, he
Hodgson.
did.
So Dougie already got him straight out of pit lane there. So he got back into that P1 position. It's important for him to get that track position and just do his thing there and bring it home.
Keep it
bring
clear.
home the championship. Yeah, keep it clear.
Yep.
Callum.
A few drivers didn't go in.
Off the foot a little bit there, because he didn't take that advantage of getting a pit stop. But then again, didn't have to because there wasn't a caution. There was no safety car come out, so he's sticking to his original race schedule, no doubt. His race plan.
No, it's we've still got Callum Hodgkins obviously hasn't pitted yet. Then we've got Andrew Proctor in 5th place, has not pitted. Nick Schmellenberg and Stevie Daniels in 10th and 11th have not pitted as well. So everyone else has gone through the pit cycle. Some unfortunately have done 2. Bit of dirt coming up there.
Yes.
Let's lean back for a bit. We are at just about the halfway mark. All car
Stevie
97.
Oh, he's off the racing line, but he's off the firing line.
130. Stevie Daniels. Oh, yep. He's off the racing line. The key is not to use up your fast repair if you don't need to.
Callum finally comes in now. Oh, the spin! That's Andrew.
Gee, that was close.
no.
Oh my God, that was close.
Who was that?
Oh, he's just parted out of the way. That was Tyler Sheaf
Yeah. losing
it. He just got missed by Callum Hodgkinson then coming into that pit area. Here we go. Here we go. Tyler Sheaf is coming through here. Callum Hodgkinson's looking at. Is that Hodgkinson behind him? Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Very lucky.
That was Cesario.
Oh, but Timothy's also had a moment here. I think.
Yeah.
3 wide. I'm trying to have a look at Timothy back here. Yes, he has.
Oh.
It's all happening.
All right. 46 has just called that. Brandon Levin's got involved in something there. He just called that in as well. So here we have Schmellenberg coming on the inside line, giving a lot of space. Oh, he's drifted into him. The question will be, has Brandon left enough room through there? that's where, depending on what happens from the top angles, what they can see. But Levin is continued going through. He did call it in. Let's see how we go. So Dougie Gowans, ladies and gents, are in top spot, followed by Greggy Barbara, who's 4 seconds behind him. Jamie Davis currently in third, sitting in a nice position, 4 seconds behind him. In the Pro-Ams, we've got Mitchie Noble leading Thomas Cena and Matt Desario. And in the AMs, we've got Dean Sinkovich leading Lachlan J and Andrew Proctor. So great little battle going there. If you are familiar with our series, we run 3 classes in the one race to make sure that everyone is battling and having fun.
Yes, sir. It also makes it a lot more spicy and dicey as well, too, for some of those drivers in the faster classes, as Kitty Litter kicked up all over there. It's not the beaches. The beaches are pretty far away here from Spa. If you want to head down to your local beach, that's for sure.
Yeah. You'd get more fun getting a dam or a lake. Here we go. At the moment, we've got Brandon Levin taking that.
Lachlan J just gets past your brother, my friend, but of course, Lachlan is.
I think Dean was a smart move there, because he's got to stay behind him and see if he can get the draft back. No, as we said before, probably an ideal place to pass. As we can see, Jason Depp getting himself in a position to make the big pass up El Rouge. Or is he going to do it earlier? It looks like he's trying to do it earlier. No, he's not.
Tuck in.
He's got that lot crap on the track at the moment.
Yeah, get a little stones flicking up at your helmet at 200 kilometres an hour, close to 300 kilometres an hour. Ted, that's going to be fun, isn't it, for your racing cockpit helmet? You just tuck in behind there and try to get the slipstream. Doesn't seem to have that downforce, that power. It's going to have to just...
I reckon he's backed off.
Yeah, unless it's a late send. He will now... Last late breakers.
Yep. Nicely done. Brandon Levin has got the pressure coming on him now too. Coming behind this pack. Bit of dust. Bottom battle at the moment. Proctor and Kevin Wakefield have swapped places a few times. Bit of dust coming out of there too. Someone just touched it a little bit. Yeah, they have. Seating Lachlan J fighting at the moment.
Yeah, a few people need a safety car to get back into this one, of course. Marcus Watson definitely needs one.
Yeah, there's a few battle packs forming as well as we're getting close to the second pit. We're car 256 and 033 and 212. Lap 1, turn 4, no further action.
This
Lap 1, turn
as well,
4. Oh, that's what we saw earlier on. Yes.
Thomas and Mitch Noble. Now, Thomas, of course, is leading the Pro-Ams. Doesn't need to get a Ford at all to get in a tangle here with Mitch Noble. At the moment, he just finishes in this position. He wins the class.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if he feels that he's a lot quicker at the moment than Mitch, then he wants to. And of course, another thing too, you want to actually win your class championship by being on the top step of your class championship.
Yeah.
So it's also good to have that number one next to your name whilst you win
If
it.
you can't beat him and you're in front of him, do you slow it down a little bit and get involved in a race and hope that in a racing scenario he makes a mistake and offs himself?
That, or do your different strategy. Yeah. Stretch out your second stint here, 26 minutes remaining, and maybe do a bit of fuel saving so you can do the overcut. Or perhaps the undercut. That's the situation as well. So that's what you probably need to be planning. Race strategy more than literally overtaking on track at this point. We have Steve Daniels that's going around somewhere, my friend. There he is. Now he's backed off, thankfully. Not on contact.
Who's that?
That's Mitch Noble. That's Mitch Noble.
We spoke about this, Mitch. Mitch, we spoke about this. Just got to take it easy. You don't have to push full throttle all the way through all the time.
That's going to be very interesting as well, too, because that's something that Thomas does not need to happen in front of him. Mate, that's going to be scary, isn't it? That's probably a clever idea for him to back off, because he was right next to him at this point. He may have clipped him.
Well, he's rolled forward and clipped him. So he hasn't held his brake.
Mitch himself, but Thomas, before that was following him. If Thomas was
so who was off the track there?
That was Steve. So Steve Daniels had a little bit of a moment.
Stevie Daniels. So Stevie, see, there's a couple of things there. Daniels actually rolled forward, and if he didn't roll forward, Mitch would have probably slid past him.
So there,
right?
He just tries to get off the racing line at this point.
Yeah. So watch this. So he backs off.
Backs off. Yeah. And that reaction.
Hold brakes, don't move. Hold brakes, don't move. Hold brakes, don't move. He moves forward.
You're right on that. Yeah.
And if he didn't move forward, he wouldn't have hit. Mitch would have got through, and neither of them would have got damage.
And this is Mitch.
So yeah.
Mitch sees this. It's just see a puff of dust, right? And then, did he actually look at that and throw him off in the corner turn? That may be the situation.
It might have, yeah. It might have thrown him off.
Back, we do have nice.
Oh, someone's requesting the toe.
Mitch Jones jumps.
Car 46, Brandon Nevin. Brandon Nevin is asking for a tow.
Oh, he's severely damaged.
His car is toast. Oh my God! It looks like Pastor Maldonado drove that.
Oh, look at why, my friend. I don't know.
3 wide.
That's not going to work. High speed.
Oh, who's that? Drifted right across. Oh my God! Who drifted right across then? That car from the left has drifted right across.
You should not be
2 car spaces
into Blushmont.
Who was it? Was it Mitch?
Look at this.
Oh mate, that thing was just catapulted. Who was the car?
I'm trying to get
it. It was an Apex car. I think it might have been Thu. So watch this. The velocity car slows down.
You can't get 3 wide through there. It's too high speed. Yeah.
Velocity car slows down, and the other car just comes across. And look at that thing. The tethers are working. That's just like pom-poms at the back of that thing.
So's the cockpit safety cell as well, too, thankfully, because he could walk away from that. That's the beauty of virtual racing, my friend.
Yeah. That car still looks second-hand in the pits.
They won't knock the wind out of you, but if anything, it might just jar your hand with the force feedback on the steering wheel. That's about the worst-case scenario that you're going to have.
All right. Safety cars aren't over, let me tell you. We've seen cars getting disintegrated left, right, and centre. We've seen a couple of cars not make it back out there at the moment. Lap down, we've got Marcus Watson, Stevie Daniels, and Kurt Heath a lap down, and they're going some fast times. Marcus Watson has just hit the fastest lap at 2.08.866. Wow.
Maddie, believe it or not, is now in P3, almost in P2 for a second. Now remember, Maddie's second in the Pro-Ams as well, so he wants to beat Thomas and hope Thomas finishes, as we said before, a whole chunk behind him. A whole, basically, 15 positions behind him. That's what he needs. But anything can happen, as you said.
This is true. This is very true. The top 3 I'm cycling through at the moment. They've got a bit of a gap on everyone else. And then we've got a bit of a party happening behind them.
Now they've got the run here.
15 seconds.
From Taylor out of the corner. That's going to compromise just way too much speed. Maddie should get this one back. And that's going to be interesting. So there's Thomas up the road. That's what he needs to see is his target. But, of course, he needs to see Thomas 15 positions behind him in order to get that one. Where currently is Marcus Watson out there? Marcus Watson is still, unfortunately, a lap down. But he did go on the pit road a second time for Marcus Watson. So
he's in the 24th position at the moment on field.
Oh,
so
Jason's around.
Oh, Jason Depp is round, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Depp is round. He looks like he's still going. Is he going to be able to get it to the end?
Gone too wide in there. Hit the kitty ladder.
Oh, he's on the dirt.
But where?
Has he got the dirty tyres coming through here and then just let go?
I'd say so. Somewhere around here, my friend's going to continue to happen.
Yep, he's just requested a tow. He's tried to move back. But he has not been able to. Oh, the car looked a bit... It looked like his wheels are going a bit crazy there.
Might be further up. Yeah, it's probably a little further up. Let's have a look at catch it around here. Oh, no. There's contact. Whoa.
Oh, who is that? Is that one of my drivers? I think it might have been Dean.
I'm trying to.
Clear the toe, so he's fine to go.
I can't quite see who it is. Boom.
Oh, I reckon he might have done it himself there. There's still 024 and 705, turn 6. That was the one just then. Was that Jason? Yeah, that was it, yeah. Dean was as far left as he could go. I think
Alex
Jason just expected Dean not to come around that corner at all. Here we have Alex Zikas at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. He's having a bit of a stoush there with Tyler Sheaf. Tyler Sheaf has just tucked him. All right, so Jason Depp is retiring. His car is beyond repair. Beyond repair. So we'll have a few more beyond repairs tonight. And some of them could be title defining as well. Oh, look at that. Doesn't look like Tim left him much room there, but Nathan Varney's still got around him. Varney's got an off track there. He's got to slow down, so not sure how he's going to serve that. He needs to get off the race line to serve it. Oh, is he? That was a lot of smoke coming out of that car.
Yeah,
Then I thought he blew the engine.
I don't know if it's a visual thing, but it looks like there's a massive lockup the little driver's doing around that corner. But I think that might just be cosmetic from the iRacing aspect of things because it doesn't look. You wouldn't have a massive lockup. Just about almost every driver's been doing that. I doubt every driver's had a massive lockup around there. They're not scrubbing that much speed. It's just probably more of a little bit of the kitty litter or something that's cosmetically kicking up on that. I'm not sure because I haven't been to Spa with a new iRacing update yet. This is the first time I've been here. On about the 50,000th time I've been to Spa, of course, in virtual racing, calling races and broadcasting them. But for the iRacing updates, of course, we're in new territory here.
I supposed to race it on Sunday night, but my iRacing would not let me pick what I wanted to update. It wanted to do everything. So I was not happy about it at all. But here we got
the required.
Yeah, it wouldn't do it. It kept on jamming every time I picked required.
Right.
So I was not happy. Schmellenberg's having a pass there on Varney.
Tyler's in for the second
going
time
for it
tonight.
Yeah, Tyler Sheaf is finally going his second pit, and so is Brad Hudson.
It's a difficult
Hudson's
to lane
going into
entrance
a
as well
second
too. Here, you see that off to the wall there. That will take you to the Eau Rouge, the Red River, if you get it all wrong. That's a drop off of a cliff. That tiny little concrete barrier separates you from going all the way off into a mountain side.
Well,
that's why it's very hard for him.
It sends back to the pits.
Well, that's the reason why too. It's very hard to do any expansions that they want to do here at Spa because you're on a mountain. I mean, you want to build a whole chunk of mountain out really if you want to expand that area, and you can't. It's too expensive.
Well, they're going to do it at Monte Carlo. They're going to go out over the ocean.
Yeah, I reckon they're just got to jump those guys down into go-karts, have them a little 30-minute celebrity battle out there, and just make it a fun celebrity event or something like that. Just take it off the racing calendar as an actual official race, but still go there, have all the sponsors, spend all the money, take them to the motorhomes, drink expensive champagne, have expensive food, make a spectacle out of it. Have the drivers just driving something else, for fun. I think that's what
100%. Bit of battling going on there with Dean and Jacob Lucas. Lucas is catching Dean slowly. He's trying to maintain some pace, but not quite being up there with it. Safety car, trumpet, safety car. Yes.
I was going to say, you're trying to bring out the safety car at the moment.
Yeah.
Run out on the track invasion. There you go. That'll bring a safety car out.
Yeah. But I'm going to go down to Brady Hudson. He's got himself a bit of a battle going on there as well with Callum Rosenator.
Oh,
nice and tight. Two admins going for it. Dean's going out wide. Lucas on the inside line. He's conceded that position, Dean. I think he's thought I'll live to fight another day there.
He's the Dean of Deans, mate.
Dean of Deans. So we're going to see, we are at lap 20, our second pit stops, obviously, because we had that safety car. It's going to push, if there's another pit, it's going to push it way back as well. So it's going to change the cycle a little bit. But Dean, Tyler Sheaf is now another go as well with Matt Tesario. Inside line, nicely swapped over, inside out. Here we go.
There we go. So we got your
R664, incident responsibility, 10-point penalty. Timothy Schmellenberg's got himself a 10-point penalty for incident responsibility in earlier on. Wow, what does that do to the scores on the board? What does that
lane,
do?
So he's gone down and served that penalty, no doubt. That's Matthew's gone in as well. Let's have a look at this. Let's see what sort of exit currently at the moment that Matty can get on Taylor.
Here we go. He's got the overlap done. Is he going to get to the old bus stop? Is he going to get there early enough to get up and around Tyler?
Oh, he's going to get him.
Oh, they're at the top. Oh, no. I thought they were back then.
No, my friend.
Jeez,
That's Lacombe.
I thought he was going to lose the rear end then. Careful there. We've got Tyler Sheaf following Matt Cesario. Cesario's rear-ended wiggle then, but could maintain it right through. But he's done the pass and done it in one of the tightest spots and hardest spots on track. That was a bit crazy to do it there, but they did it.
Which battle are you currently looking at the moment?
At the moment, I've got Bradley Hudson and Callum Rosenator.
Okay. I'm just looking at different car liveries, and I thought we're looking at the same battle. But
yeah. No, slightly different. So 664's got a 10-point post-race penalty for lap 18, turn 5 incident.
So how does that carry on to the new season? Because
no, that goes out to the points tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be an interesting way to finish out there. Is it going to do much on the scoreboard? Let me have a quick look while I'm coming through there. No, where's Tim Schmellenberg? He is not in that. It's his brother Nick.
Lachlan J comes in for his second stop this evening. Still a few drivers out there that haven't had their second pit stop. I'll show that. I'll bring
a lot of them.
Overall,
a lot of them haven't had it. Yeah.
So you can
have a look at that.
A little clearer.
Yep. Barb's, the whole front four have not gone through yet for their second pit stop. They went through when that safety car came through at lap 10. Or
so
lap
this
11.
may help Marcus Watson because he's done his second stop, but then again, remember his first stop was essentially very early on lap 1, so he might need to come in again.
Yeah, he definitely will be, I reckon.
And he's a minute.
It's a matter of what he can do in the meantime to get himself up the pointy, and he's still the fastest man on track at this point. And making his way up 23rd, he's got Craigie Johnson going in the pits there, so he's going to get up above him there.
Make sure you hit that.
His pit stop was only 5.83. Oh, look at that. Jamie Davis, slow down. Schmellenberg, slow down as well. Great little battle between these two boys. Oh, who was that?
Craig Johnson, Andrew Proctor might have gone off track.
Proctor, yeah, he's had a bit of a mystery. Hudson and Tyler Sheaf is now having a bit of a stoush here with Kevin Wakefield. Wakefield is trying to encroach on him. At the moment, Wakefield's the last lap was 2/10 faster than
Marcus Watson. Just. Oh no, he's still lap down. My apologies. I thought he just got. Where is he? I'm just having a look on the track map. Marcus Watson currently at the moment. Yeah, he's a lap down, but how far away is he from our race leader? He is
19 seconds. No, what's the gap?
It's a minute and 44 at this point.
You sure? I thought it was more.
No, looks like it's a minute.
Well, let me see if I can open this up. It's not telling me.
Oh no, hang on. Gap to the leader. Yeah, you might be right. It's 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yeah, three something. Yeah. So he's got a bit there. Here comes Watson. Watson's in. Watson is in. So is Dean. So the second pits are starting to happen. We've got 10 minutes left to go, and looks like we're going to start seeing lap 22, because we did come in a lap early, couple laps early for the first lot. So we may be starting to see some more pit stops come through, which could be very interesting. Watson's come in for his second one. He'll have enough fuel to go to the very end. So when someone comes out, he might be able to get himself into the current lap as well. You just don't know when to look at the moment. There's so many cars on track, and the battles are starting to thin out a little bit because everyone's getting close to that pit stop time. Hudson, what was the other one? Nicky Martin, Suzuki's, and Callum Hodgkinson was also getting close.
Dougie's in from the lead.
Here we go. Dougie's in. I'll put him on the bottom camera. Oh, you've got him on the top?
Yeah, got him
on the
fine.
bottom.
And then let's see whether Greg decides to come in. Yes, he will.
Barb's following him as well.
Jamie comes in too.
Yep. Thomasina has the lead at the moment. Not sure what he's going to do.
You think he'd come in as well? Let's see if he hugs the right-hand apron.
There he is. Barb's is coming out now. Cena's coming in. Dougie Gowans is coming out now. So we've got people all over the place in different time zones as we speak. But yeah, a lot of them. Oh, he might get an illegal entry there. Did you see that?
Jacob.
He's had the white tyre. Jacob Lucas might get pinged here because he had his white tyres halfway over the white line. Watch his pit. I reckon he might have got done for a bad entry.
Probably looking at that, the stewards. So Alex will jump a couple of places at the moment because he went down on a lap earlier. So he'll jump a couple of cars. He's up 7, currently 4th in class.
Doing extremely well. Good strat. He's just got to maintain it now.
And Tyler Sheep's come out just behind there in, Jacob and Matt Tesserio. That's going to be a little easy run against the slipstream.
Tyler on Lucas. Tyler's got Lucas on the right-hand side. Is he going to be able to get past? Is he got enough to get around him? Lucas is not giving up the space. We're going too wide. We know he has given up the space. I think that was a smart move, but he's tried the over-under. He's got back up beside him. He's not... Oh, no! Oh, I was about to say it's not a good way to go, but we've seen it happen before. I think that might be self-inflicted. He's bogged in as well. That could be a safety car. Have a look where he is.
Should be contact there. Bang. Whoa.
Yeah, look at that.
Bang.
Oh, and he's pretty close to the track. Oh, this is very close to calling a safety car.
I got a feeling out there
He's bogged.
that a lot of drivers, obviously there's a few drivers out there would love to have a safety car, as we know. I think a lot of people in the audience are calling out for a safety car too. Dougie does not want a safety car. A few of the other drivers do not want a safety car out there, of course, because they just want to...
he's cleared a toe, so he wasn't in a dangerous spot. He cleared a toe.
Yeah.
He was... I sort of said it was cut very, very close to it. But Nathan
as
Barney,
entertainers up here, we would like one. I say, because it'll re-rack them, restack them, and bring the action back in there. But of course, at the end of the day, but we're not the drivers out there who've been slugging it out for 53 minutes of 6 minutes, 7 minutes, show of 7 minutes remaining in this race. Even with a safety car, how much is it really going to change the situation with some of these championship?
Give us 10-minute sprint.
Yeah, 10-minute sprint.
10-minute sprint.
5 minutes sprint at this point now.
I can't believe it's 7 minutes to go. It's gone so bloody quick. But the battle's coming through. There's still people coming through the pits at the moment as well. So everyone, most have come through the 22. We still have... It looks like the stream might have... It looks like the stream might have...
Hang in there. Not sure if that... Hang in there. Not sure if they're actually getting us on the broadcast, but...
No, they're not. Their screen's frozen.
It's dropped frames, but I can't do too much about that. It's just dropping frames. Stream says it's still
iRacing is coming off and on. If you want to shut my...
It's starting to pick back up. Should be okay.
Yeah, if you want to shut my feet... Yeah, it's come back. It's come back. We're back now. Yeah, we're ready to rock. Hopefully it won't stutter again as it's coming through. But we are down to the last 4 minutes of racing. So this could be very, very interesting. Alrighty, we've got car 2097, car lap 3 turn, no further action. We have got Dougie Gowans leading, ladies and gentlemen, by 10 seconds. A safety car for him would be the end of this for him. He would be cursing like you would not believe. Greggy Barber's had a great race there in second place. Very competitive time frame. His best is only 4/100ths of a second behind Dougie Gowans. And Jamie Davis 1/100th behind Greggy Barber's fastest lap. So very, very competitive laps across there. Boys have played us very safe at the pointy end. As you can see at the moment, Thomas Cena, Matt Desario, Tyler Sheaf in the Pro-Ams, Lachlan J, Kevin Wakefield, Dean Sinkovich in the AMs. When we do get them across the line, we will have the class winners for the night and the top 3 outright, and then we'll also have the class champions of the night up to the booth RC. So we will have a few people to interview, but we'll get through them pretty quickly, I promise. Biggles?
It's all right. It's the last race, of course. That'll be a little bit of chin wagging that'll happen with some of the drivers for a season that we've had.
Have a look how close these boys are to each other right now. Yeah. Callum Lozanator and Callum, who's that behind him? Is that close? Is it Schmellenberg?
Schmellenberg is correct.
Oh, no. Oh, just as we thought. Oh, Vardy. Oh, man. I think he drives in VR. Oh, that is going to be a hell of a bingo. I'll tell you what.
Hanging like a cow.
Jason Depp is going to be taking... Jason Depp's going to be taking clippings out of this for our highlight reel for Season 4. I tell you what, we have some absolute cracking mix-ups tonight. Whew. Tell you what, he's lost his rear end and he's just gone over him. That's going to be an FA. There's not much you can do about that. Oh, look at that.
They're not going to call it that. That might very much bring a caution car out, or safety car, but I don't think they're going to do it now because essentially...
No, they've got him to tow. They've got him to tow. Who has made the most positions tonight? Well, me. Kevin Wakefield actually up 12. Cracking job tonight, Kev. He had one incident, but he's recovered well from that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are down the last 3 minutes. So is this white flag at this point? I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you what. There's been another bingle down the bottom as well.
Dean has. Yeah, your brother, mate. He's had a...
No, Callum Rosanator as well. Callum Rosanator's gone across Martin and gone sideways and recaptured the car. You've got to go back and see this. It's like he did a drift session in the air. Watch this.
Oh.
Ba-boom. Oh, no, man. You guys keep dropping in and out.
He got clipped.
Yeah, we're dropping in and out. I think it'll be right. It's caught up now.
Yeah, it's
the
caught
internet
up
had a bit of a fade, but we should be back onto normal. Yeah, Dean got a bit of a clip there by Rosanator.
Oh,
I'm not sure who
I
it
thought
was.
Dougie was going in the pit road. I was like, why are you going to pit
no,
lane
no,
there, Dougie? But it's fine. There it is.
This could be the final lap coming through now. Here we go. Dougie Gowans coming out the back end. Lozanator's got himself a Callum Hodgkinson's in the pit for his track. He's off track on his own by the look of it. He's just gone for a picnic. Dougie Gowans should be on his last lap here. He should be a white flag once he crosses this. And to win a title, I don't think he's ever thought he was going to win this thing, but I tell you what.
When we think it happened, there's the white flag shown.
There's the white flag. About time Barney got it right for us and came out. But Dougie Gowans is now on the lap of honour.
This is one little battle. I'm going to basically just see whether or not Brad, Mitch Noble and Timothy are going to be able to give us any last-minute shenanigans.
Are they going to finish the race in one piece?
Yeah.
Or not?
You've gone this far now, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Well, you want to risk it for the biscuit in the dying stages of this race. Brad's the one that's up the most, actually. If he comes home inside that top 10, he'll be up 11 positions. So you want to continue that one. Very soon we'll have to switch back over to our race leader.
Look at them go. I've got the race leader on the top. I'm switching between 1, 2, 3. They're very close, man. they still don't know how to give each other space in this series. I tell you what, there could have been a lot of avoided schmozzles through the season, but you've got two teammates there, Hudson and Schmellenberg. You don't want to see them take each other out for the final lap, that's for sure. Might be a bit of pride in there to get the final position, but Dougie Gowans is on that lap, as you can see him coming down the mountain as we speak.
Yeah, if it's Lando Norris and Oscar, especially if Oscar has the most points going into the last race of the season, that would be, you could take each other out, gentlemen. But
yeah. Maybe we should get Dougie Gowans to readdress the barber just for the sake of it.
Speaking of the man, there he is.
Yeah, he's working his way through. Barb's is 9 seconds behind, but Jamie Davis has got the gap to 3 seconds behind Barb's, so done extremely well. But they're 20 seconds ahead of Thomasina, who is the Pro-Am on track tonight and who will be winning his title.
Timothy and Brad battle in the picture-in-picture as well, too, so we'll keep an eye on our race leader and our championship winner as well, too, in the pros. If he finishes off a couple more corners to go,
he will be bringing it home. There'll be a big cheer in the crowd, a massive crowd in Queensland will be going nuts out there.
I can hear it out
as he comes through the bus stop, ladies and gentlemen. The MOZA Racing Super Light Champion for Season 3 of 2025 is good old Dougie Gowans. Guns out, Grandpa has taken it. Second place for the race tonight will be Greg Barber, our race director. Third place, Jamie Davis for the pros. A fantastic finish there. Thomasina is coming across now. As you can see, coming down to the back of the bus stop, making his final few turns to take his first title tonight. This will be not only a win for the Pro-Ams, but title as well, as he comes across the line from SLM Academy, Thomasina. And then we've got Alex Azekas, Matt Tesario, who is second place for the race tonight in the Pro-Ams, followed by Tyler Sheaf and Lachlan J, as you can see them come across the line. This is going to be spectacular because we've got a couple of more champions across the line. Who is our AMS champion tonight?
Got to be Nick, doesn't it?
Yep, it's going to be Nick Schmellenberg by the look of it. Where is he coming from now? Here he is, Nick Schmellenberg, our championship winner for the AMS, for the boys down there at JWM. As he's coming around the final few corners down the bus stop, he takes his tight right-hander to the left-hander. Nice and clean. Will he wiggle it across the line as he takes the championship for the Season 3 of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights. What a series. What a title. Woo. Lachlan J takes the amateurs for tonight as his win. So we will have in the booth tonight, we will have Dougie Gowans, Ricky Barber, Jamie Davis. We'll have Thomasina and Lachlan J, and also Nick Schmellenberg. So those boys will be up here for a bit of a chin wag. That is our championship winners and our round winners. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights Championship has come to an end after 9 weeks of some amazing battles. Whew. What can you say about that, Biggles?
I'd say job done.
Job done.
The
Job
stamp has
very
been
well done.
licked and certainly sent from these drivers.
The question downstairs was, what's the policy on donuts? I say bring them on and go for it.
Get a photo opportunity perhaps here.
Yeah. Look at them go. These are the champions tonight of tonight's race winners. We have got in the middle Dougie Gowans, on his right Jamie Davis, and on his left, now behind him, Greg Barber. This is our pro champion, giving us a little bit of a donut. Can he control it? He needs a few lessons from me. I think you got to put the bias all the way forward, mate, so you can get those wheels spinning. Watch Jamie Davis. He knows how it's done, Dougie. Oh, Dougie, I've embarrassed myself enough.
Yeah, Thomas wasn't there to do some burnouts. There's Jamie doing some burnouts. Thomas is around here. He's our championship for the Pro-Ams.
I'll get the camera down on the boys down the bottom. If you just want to run that commercial we've got running to announce a few things for a few viewers of what's coming up. We didn't get a chance to do that until now. But ladies and gentlemen, our have a look at this. We've got 6 minutes of some stuff while the boys get ready to come up into the room for their final interviews. And we're back for another roll of the big wheel with some amazing tracks online. Josh and me and the originals, the OGs for SRW TV and Gentlemen Sim Racing Club. We are expanding things a little bit, Josh. We've got a few new teams on board. How has the season been at your end, mate?
Yeah, amazing. Jax ran away with this one, as he did in round one. He's about time to take some bickies home in the Open Wheel Nationals. He's felt quite robbed last few times he's run it. But we have Formula Drivers League up, and I've seen the entry list, and I'm shaking. Gonna add some more variables, some more challenges to the mix. But yeah, I'm excited. Expanding the field, it's growing.
It is growing. It's a natural growth as well, which is good. Who knows? It could be, by the time we can't get in our rigs, it could be a lot more teams involved. Rian is your Jackson Rian has been very unfortunate in this event, hasn't he? He's got himself up the pointy end a few times and out of action through either incidents or our drivers or your drivers. Top of our end is former GSR champion, Mr. Watson, Marcus Watson. He's leading our championship, but he won't be there for the big round. It's going to be down to Dougie Gowans, Thomasina, and a new driver we've got, Ryan Cox. So I'm a bit scared of the middle row that, the Formula Driving League. They've got some powerful drivers in there, both that have driven for you guys and us. But we have seen in the past, you can be the fastest out on that track.
Yep.
As SRW can attest, we have led a lot of laps.
Do we quickly bring up a clip at the end of last race? I don't want to remind Marcus or anything. Like, I know he's on a plane overseas, but no. Yeah, no. Time has proven all you have to do is be in the race to potentially take out Top Step. So yeah.
Great. And there's a lot of fun to be had, and it is becoming a bit of a pinnacle, which is awesome. And this is our 5th incarnation. We've had Chapo win it. Chapo win it once or twice?
Chapo's won it twice now. He's our first time to winner.
Winner. Jackson and Watson as well. So there isn't a SRW name amongst them champions at all. I've had my occasional run down the street afterwards for replacing a bet that I've made, but there'll be no more bets this time round. We're going to keep it on the straight and narrow. Mate, let's get on with it. We've got on here, we've got Fuji, Bathurst, The Bend, and Sebring, all amazing tracks. We're going to roll it once and go for it and see where it goes, or we're going to do it best out of 3?
Yeah, of course. So to add some context to it as well, basically, we wipe out one name every year. We run that one as the open wheel. Every season, we run that one as the Open Wheel Nationals race, and then we replace it. So this time round, we've added a little bit of fire. We've run quite safe, wide, tracks that really suit the Super Formula Light. So this time round, fan favourite, of course, we've added Bathurst to the mix. So there's going to be a little bit of angst with that one if it comes up. But I think that the guys kind of need to have a faux street circuit added to add some. We're dealing with the best drivers around Australia here, so why not?
Yeah, we are definitely. That's a very critical point you've mentioned there, mate. We are dealing with the best drivers in Australia, then without a shadow of a doubt. Even some Kiwis too. So it's a special time to be involved in the open wheel leagues that are around the country, because it's becoming more and more of a force out there, and people are loving it. Well, mate, you've got the magic button at your hand.
Fantastic.
You can push that whenever you're ready.
Sounds
and
good.
Let's get that drum roll.
Alrighty, where are we going? No, Bathurst. Oh, wow. Hey, alrighty. So I will leave that one there. We have landed on Bathurst, folks. Alrighty. So this is Going to be
Bend
interesting.
International, mate. Oh, it is the Bathurst on the right. I was looking at the top.
No, so wowee wummer. Alrighty, so I mean, it's not one that most Australian drivers are going to need to practice, but all the same, maybe some offline driving might be a good one to practice top of the mountain. So, anyways, guys, we'll leave it here. This has been the 5th track reveal for the Australian Open Wheels Nationals. We'll be back on the 24th. Broadcast, I believe, is being done from our end this time. So we're going to have shoutcasters from all sides. So we've got yourself and who from your end?
There'll be me commentating at my end.
Perfect.
So there'll be me from my end, all on my lonesome. And you'll have, I guess, Zach will be back, I'm assuming.
Yes, definitely.
And we may have one of the boys out of FDL. I think it's Ewan's the chap's name.
Yep.
Coming down as well. So we're going to have a bit of fun. We'll share it across all the Facebooks and everything like that. So get out there, support it. Send it out to all your family and friends. If you're a driver, you're competing, look, share it with 10 people. This deserves to be the pinnacle of Australian Open World Nationals that's on on YouTube over the next few weeks. So share it around and let's get some massive support for the drivers because they need to be showcased. It's not so much about us. It's about the drivers being showcased, and the amount of quality that we've got out there in Australia at the moment is ridiculous, and it's going to be a spectacle and a half, mate.
Alrighty, guys. So at the time of release, this will be released on SRW TV at some time. I need to discuss that with you, Sinka, but during tomorrow night's events, which will be tonight, sorry, I'm filming it a day early, but we'll release it across to all our members, and you will have just shy of a week to practice at that point. So get to practicing in, and we will see you all on the 24th.
Excellent. Catch us all. There you go, viewers. We are at Bathurst for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, and it's going to be an absolute ripper. It might be a bit like tonight. The fastest guys might not be the winners out there because we know what can happen at Bathurst. We know those bloody corners and those brick walls, concrete walls, can do a lot of damage to especially to these cars. So it's going to be open slather out there. But let's get to the pointy end. There's the results on the screen. But let's have a chat to Lachlan J, who took out round 9 tonight for the amateurs. Ladies and gentlemen, Lachlan J, how you doing, buddy? How's it feel to have another win under your belt, mate, of your first iRacing season and at Spa?
It was pretty awesome. Pretty great race. Kept it clean. Really happy to be a repeat offender this season. I didn't think it'd happen, but I just kept it clean, kept it quick, and yeah, it's awesome to win one of the enduros.
How is it to be in that room with all those champions, mate? I popped in for a second. Obviously, viewers don't know that, but goosebumps galore.
Yeah, it's I don't have too much to say yet because I'm a little bit behind on the very pointy edge championship winning pace, but it's fun to be there and have a chat with the boys after the race.
Yeah, great bunch of lads out there. So these are the type of guys that you will teach you whatever you ask them. They will take time and show you. So that's the kind of league that we've got out there, mate. Cracking race out there, a lot of fun. What's your highlight of Spa? What's the memory you're going to take home tonight?
It was racing with Dino about halfway through. We just kept using the toe on the front straight and the back straight. We swapped positions every lap for maybe 3 or 4 laps, and just clean racing, good fun, hard but fair. And then I undercut him, so I didn't see him later on in the race. So
yeah, he probably spun. I didn't get a lot of view of him today, so maybe he didn't spin actually because we didn't get him on camera. But mate, cracking effort. As you know, the room is pretty full, so I've got a fair few people to do there, and people need to go to work. Lachlan J, first season in a league, our first season at SRW in the Formula Super Lights. How was it, and who helps you get here, mate?
It was fantastic. It's the best experience I've had sim racing. I've been, on and off sim racing for about 3 years. I've been racing in real life for about 2 years. This is the best digital experience I've had. So I'll definitely be back for next season. As for what keeps me going, InvestWise Property, buyer's agency. We source properties for clients, and if anyone's interested in having a look at the Real World Racing, it's j.racingau on Instagram. Cheers, guys.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. Good to have you back in the room again. You probably didn't expect it. Very humble winner, and good luck for season 4. Season 4 will be released late tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, and see what the boys are. I've done the graphics, so it will come out there, and registrations will open up. G'day, mate. Get out of here and get some of that adrenaline out of your system before you go to bed.
Cheers, guys.
Take care, mate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to grab the first of our champions of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Season 3 for 2025, and that is Nicholas Schmellenberg taking out the AMS title. Mr. Nicholas Schmellenberg taking out the AMS title. I believe that's your first title as well for the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championships Amateur Series. How are you, buddy?
Good, thanks. How are you guys?
Oh, mate, we're always good up here. We always have a blast. We don't do the hard work. You guys do it all. How was it out there, man?
It was good. Yeah, my computer wasn't doing great things, so I was sort of just trying to keep it on track and not crash was my main goal for tonight with, unfortunately, Andrew Martin couldn't make this week, so I just really needed to finish was the main thing, so it was good. But yeah, towards the back end, I was starting to get some good consistent laps, and I like Spa. It's a good track. So overall, it's a really good season.
It is a cracking track out there. Few bingles. You kept yourself out of them. A few close calls, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So avoided the accidents, which was good. Went conservative and took tyres both stops, which probably stopped me from getting some good undercuts. But overall, the finishing was the aim of the game to seal the championship. So it was awesome.
That's good to hear, mate. Bit close driving with some of your teammates at some points. I thought they were going to get a bit too close at one point.
Probably confusing me with Tim. I think Tim and Hutto were a bit up the road with me.
That was at Hutto. Oh,
yeah, I was definitely
okay.
back sort of 5 or 6 positions from those guys, just consolidating my position, keeping a tab on where the AMs were. So, I think those guys were racing pretty close. I could hear in my comms.
Well, it was good to have you out here, mate. Congratulations on your first championship, mate. It's been an absolute ripper. Who gets you on track and supports the JWM SimSport team?
Well, thank you guys first for the season. Thanks, Dougie, for setting this one up. Track selection was awesome. Really, really enjoyed this season, so that was great. Thanks to the JWM guys for having me. It's good to get another championship to our team name. And then, thanks to Brewed Coffee, TW Engineer, Tough Customs, TCR Fabrication, Nulon, all the teammates. Special thanks to Wade, as always, for the liveries. They look great. If Tim's watching from work, the boys at work. It's been a good season, and I look forward to season 4.
I hear the boys are working hard at work and watching the racing.
Yeah, I should say thanks to my teammates and the JWM guys, SOW. Really good getting me forward up the grid and working well as a team this season. It was great. So thanks to those guys. I probably couldn't have won without their help.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, dude. Good to see you get a title. And hopefully we'll see you have another successful season in season 4.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Cheers, mate. Right, who is next? Next would be... Oh, there's so many people in there, isn't there? Is it... Oh, you got to help me here. It is... Well, we've done... Thomasina. Thomasina, the Pro-Am. Oh, the Pro-Am winner.
Yeah,
the young
Tommy,
fella.
mate.
That's who it is. Because then after
Yeah.
that, we've got Jamie Davis, Greg Barber, and Dougie Gowans. And I think Bradley Hudson wants to have a bit of a chin wag to us. One of our admins, probably about Australian Open World Nationals. But let's bring in the young fella. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Pro-Am winner from SLM Academy, young Thomasina, who is not a bad Tinkerbell on the piano as well, from what I've seen. Mate, congratulations. How does it feel to be a champion, and how hairy was tonight's racing? Because you were close in some little tight moments tonight too.
Oh, well, I mean, it feels very good. I mean, I don't really know how else to say it. I've never had this happen before. I've never really been a champion in anything. So this is all a bit new for me. But yeah, it feels absolutely phenomenal. It just feels so good. And there were a few crash avoidances tonight, 100%. Had me with a change of underwear at the end, 100%. Especially when you're fighting for a title and you're coming within millimeters of everyone else, especially with Sydney internet. So.
Yes, that's very true. Look, you haven't just done well in the Pro-Am title, but you've done well in the overall title as well, mate.
Look at that.
Third
just
overall.
126 away from the pros, mate. So yeah, you're.
Well, that's a nice bonus. 100%.
It is. Well, guess what that means next season.
Yeah.
You've
been promoted.
Does that mean I'm a pro?
You've been promoted.
You will be a pro next season, mate. You will be a pro next season, and you will deserve it, mate. Not a better way to get out there and learn. But you're also going to be in the Australian Open Wheel Nationals.
Yes. No, I remember that. I've kind of forgot that existed. In all honesty,
yeah.
I qualified for it last season, and I was like, wait, what's this thing I've qualified for? And then we got to this race, and to be honest, it was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth. So, but no, that's always fun. I don't even know where we're racing. But yeah, no.
We are racing at Bathurst, mate.
Oh God! Okay.
They just spun the wheel before, so yeah, you got a little bit of time.
We are racing at Bathurst. You're going to have an absolute blast out there, mate. And look, you're going to be racing against 40 of the fastest guys in town. So you're going to have a lot of fun out there. Look, congratulations on a cracking season. I know you're going to do well next season. I know that your team boss is going to get you practicing to get you up into the top 3 again. But congratulations, mate. Do you know who gets SLM Academy out on track?
Yeah, well, firstly, it's Matt. I owe everything to Matt. He's the one that got me in here. If it wasn't for him, I'd be stuck like running around, doing late model stock officials and nothing else, because that's all I knew what was going on. But yeah, Matt gets me into all of this. He's an absolute legend. And then Should Speed is our main sponsor, so I want to say thanks to them. But yeah, it's Matt, Jason, Ray, Nathan helped me out tonight with crew chiefing, Tyler, Andrew, James, Kyle. They all helped me. So they're all just the best. So I couldn't ask anything more of them. They're just amazing people. So.
Well, don't forget Mum and Dad.
Oh yeah, Mum and Dad, of course. They're probably thinking, why is he shouting so much? We have very thin walls in this home.
Yeah, well, he's shouting so much, Mum and Dad, because he's now a Pro-Am champion of MOZA Racing, Super Formula Light champion for Season 3, 2025. Mr. Thomasina.
Well, thank you, guys. Right. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. And hopefully next season is exactly like this, because I had an absolute blast. So thank you so much.
Excellent, mate. Congratulations, and we'll see you Wednesday night out on track.
Amazing. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You all have an amazing evening.
Thanks, buddy. All right, we are down to the last few. We are down to the top 3 that finished tonight. We've got Jamie Davis, Greg Barber, and the old GOAT himself. So let's start with Jamie Davis. He's got a young baby out there. Mr. Jamie Davis from Project 36. Congratulations on another cracking race. Mate, you are getting faster and faster in this Super Formula Light. Is it the baby, or is it just Project 36 training you?
Nah, definitely the team. They've helped me a lot. Refined me driving a little bit more, and starting to reap the benefits now.
You are definitely, mate. I think from when we saw you first come out with all your racing points and penalties that you came to where you are today, strategy's a bit different. Your positioning's a little bit different. Your percentage of failed passes, I reckon, would have dropped dramatically. I think your selection of passing is gone through the roof, and your pace is right on the numbers, mate.
Yeah, I feel the pace is improving. Still needs to be better all round for all the tracks, but certain tracks it's definitely there. And I've learned with these cars that unless you're pretty much alongside, it's hard to pass. So if you're not fully alongside, I just tend to back out these days.
Yeah, well, it is the safe way around, but it also gets you a lot more points as well, because that's what people will be doing in the real world. And you've got to be there at the very end of the race to get those points too, mate. But how was tonight? A bit of a picnic after the first, say, 10 laps?
Well, I was shocked to be where I was by turn 7. Qualified P9 and then
come out of turn 7 in P3. So yeah, I was pretty happy with the start, and then after the safety car, me and Bars were just trying to work together, but yeah, Dougie was just he broke the toe, and then once I lost the toe to Barbs, it was just all right, don't do anything silly. There's a gap behind me, just bring it home for a subpar season. I haven't had the best of luck this year, this season, but I just wanted to bring home a solid result for the team and pay back the faith they've showed in me.
Well, mate, you did extremely well. You definitely paid back the faith. The boys are always in support of you out in the chat as well. So that's an awesome thing, mate. Great run for the season. We're going to see you back in the purple and yellow and the former Super Lights for season 4. And are you going to be available for the big one next Wednesday night? Or did you make it? I think you might have missed out.
I was on the bubble in 13th.
We'll find out. It's coming.
We'll find out.
I'm pretty sure a P3 has got me enough points to stay.
I think you have. Yeah, I think you have, mate. I think you have. We'll have it once we make Doug fall asleep and come back out. Oh, listen to Bub. Bub celebrating with Dad. How's she doing, mate?
Yeah, she's all right. She just finished being sick, so she's been a little bit grizzly with a blocked nose and stuff. She just wanted to get her first words in an interview.
Why the hell not?
What were the first words, mate? Project 36?
It was give me the steering wheel in front of me, Dad. It's colourful.
I love it.
All right,
mate.
Bubby.
I love it. Well, Mr. Davis, who gets you on track and supports Project 36?
I'd like to thank Cataclysm Computers, Outlier, Speedco, CC Forge, Shockworks, and simrigs.com. And I was there, all the boys in the team. Huge support and huge help. So thank you very much, everyone. And a quick shout out to me mum, Cindy, for it's her birthday today. And she watches every week and comments. So happy birthday, mum.
Oh, well done. She was there earlier on in the chat, mate. So she's definitely watching. Congratulations, dude. Good to see that everything's going well at home. Bub is healthy and your racing has been going through the roof. Hope to see you again fighting for next season, mate. So keep it out there and good luck Wednesday night.
Thank you very much, fellas. Have a lovely night.
Cheers, buddy. All right, we've got our race director coming through, the legend himself, who has got the little icon of the Stig as part of his profile on Discord. The man that has gone from strength to strength in the last few weeks, and the pace. Tonight's the first time he hasn't had the fastest lap of the race or the record of the race in 3 rounds. Greg Barber, second outright tonight. How was it for you, mate?
Lonely.
Were you singing that song all the way through?
Which song? Yeah, I was actually. Yeah, pretty much. No, Dougie was in another class tonight. He was just telling me in the green room that he was doing 2:08.7s in practice. So, geez, I'm nowhere near that. So, yeah, he was like, he was watching. He reckons he was watching the gaps, and then if he needed to, he could just put in some extra pace, And I said to him, "Oh, you had it all under control, Oscar?" And yeah, he didn't like it.
Saving his tyres for the end battle.
Saving his tyres for the battle at the end, yeah. I mean, I actually had a little fuel save in the middle stint there, trying to get an extra lap on him and mix it up a little bit, and then he did the same number of laps as me anyway. So that was a bit demoralising, but no, it was fine. It's good.
All hoping for another safety car to come out. I know Doug wouldn't have been, but you guys would have been behind him.
Yes and no. I'm not sure one more safety car would have got me to the finish anyway. So
yeah,
it would have just put a massive unknown to the end of the race. Like as it was, we were all going to have to stop again. If a safety car came out, it was going to be, do I pit? Do I not pit? If I don't pit, am I going to have to pit later? It was going to be decision time, and to be honest, I didn't want to have to make that call.
Would have been fun for us in the booth. Would have been very fun for us in the booth, but would have been nerve-wracking for you guys out there. But I would have stayed track position, King. It's at least half the battle is done there. You just got to make it across the line. But how was the race tonight, mate? Apart from once everyone sort of settled in, you guys had the massive gap. Early on, you had a few little exchanges there with Jamie Davis. Looked like every lap you guys were changing places, but before that, it was very tight with a couple of drivers around you.
Got a bit spicy there on lap 1, didn't it? In front of me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was kind of hoping those two boys were going to end up off the road somewhere, but wasn't to be. Bad luck to Marcus, but he was pretty aggressive on that first lap. It surprised me. Then, tried to kind of quietly, without saying anything, try and give Jamie the hint that we needed to work together a little bit. And just as it turned out, he just fell off the back of me a little bit, and from there I just tried to pull a bit of a gap on him so I had a bit more of a buffer. But basically from sort of what was it, lap 10, 15, it was
10,
pretty
15, yeah.
it was pretty easy going, just kind of trying to keep the car on the track, not get bored, and try and keep Doug at least a little bit honest. But once he managed to extend the extra lap in the middle stint, I knew we had a bit of extra in the bag. So.
He could have done a bit of favour for us and done a little bit of a mistake just to make it exciting, but unfortunately not, mate. Well, this is your first season in the Super Formula Lights at SRW. You coming back, mate?
Yeah, I'll have a go. I mean, the upside of racing in this series means I don't have to race control this series. So, if that's not enough of an incentive, maybe I will.
Well, are you race controlling on Wednesday night?
Not normally. No.
No. I mean next Wednesday night.
Next Wednesday night. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Did I make it?
Well, you'll have to stay up and watch it. You'll have to stay up and watch it.
It's coming.
The question is, if you're racing, you're not going to be race controlling, or if you're race controlling, you're not going to be racing.
That's right. I don't think I would have made it. I needed to pick up a heap of points to make it in. So if I'm not racing,
a couple of people might not make the night. We know Marcus Watson's not making the night. He's going to be overseas.
Oh, really?
He's out. He's competing in India, representing Australia in the esports.
Oh, in the land. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's one spot there, and I'm sure as hell know that they usually get one more dropout at somewhere along the line. So you may just make it, mate. But I won't divulge just yet. But who gets Mr. Greg Barber from OPR out on track?
OPR's One Performance Racing, proudly sponsored by simrigs.com, Palmerston Bakery, Distraction Sim Supply, DSM Painting and Decorating, Grand Worth, and my personal favourite, Shunt Scenery.
It's your personal favourite. And thank you to Shunt Scenery for supporting SRW for over 12 months now. So it's been very special. Congratulations, mate. Top step and a great title battle. I'm expecting bigger and better things from you for season 4. And I'll be definitely speaking to you probably Wednesday night, Monday night, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, like we always do. Yeah. But well done, buddy, and congratulations.
All right, brother. Thanks, guys. Top work with the broadcast this season, and we'll see you in a few weeks, or see you next week.
Yes. Catch you, buddy. Bye. All right, now we have got the man of the moment, the grandpa to some, the uncle to others, guns out, Grandpa Gowans. Finally, after being the mistress, the maid of honour, whatever you want to call it, has got himself the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship, and we made him wait for a long, long time. Welcome to the room, Mr. Dougie Gowans.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, look, I mean, first and foremost, I haven't really had a look back at that incident with Marcus. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Hopefully there wasn't anything in it. It's not the way that I would want to win anything. So to Marcus, apologies if for anything that I might have contributed to that. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I just want to get it out there that it's tough, and I know Marcus will be probably hurting a little bit now, considering how good he's run this season.
We're going to watch it back as well too, and slowly whilst we're doing the interviews. So don't worry about that one, because Steve.
Yeah, we did watch it back, and it looked like you were in the clear. I think it looked like Marcus crouched across you a little bit there. But look, if anything, it probably would have been NFA, because you're both fighting for a position. Didn't look like anyone really stood out as a major fault. So
that makes me feel a little bit better. I mean, I spent that race worrying about it. I mean, you know me, Steve.
I know.
Wear my heart in the sleeve, and well, not stress, but I just want everything to be fair. That's right, and I just want to thank Marcus for the season. He put on a terrific run, especially coming back towards the end there, and it was just wonderful racing with him, and I absolutely wish him all the best of luck when he heads over for the esports for the F4s.
Yeah, well, that's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully, he does well. It's actually the race is on the following day of our Open Wheel Nationals. But it's going to be an absolute cracker. We'll talk about the Open Wheel Nationals once we get your celebrations sort of stuff all done and dusted. Mate, you pretty much counted this season as no win, no chance. When I've been talking to you in the last week or so, and I've always say anything is possible at SRW. Anything is possible in real world racing, especially when the points are so close. And it happened again. I mean, you've lost them like this, and now you've won them like this as well.
I know, swings and roundabouts, I guess. So, I mean, I've won 5 other championships, but the one that I've always wanted to win was an open wheel championship. And to do that now, it's it's a wonderful feeling. I have a massive passion for the open wheel cars. They're my most favourite one to drive. So to take out the championship, I could retire and be happy never to race again. To be honest,
I know that's not going to happen because
no,
you've got that fire in your belly, and you're going to want to compete at the highest level as much as possible, especially because the Australian Open Wheel Nationals is next week as well. So we're getting a little bit of that as we go. We had some spectacular accidents tonight, so Jason Depp's going to be very busy clipping the pants out of this race. I can tell you right now,
mate. I swear to God, the amount of people that called in for a tow tonight and giving me a heart attack because I didn't want a safety car. It was the last thing I wanted.
There was one up at the top of the mountain which was really, really close, and I reckon that was he was just off the line enough to keep it safe. And you were very, very close.
I'm looking at this too, mate. That is nothing between it. That is just you're on the inside apex here. He's turning in. You're battling for the exit. You're side by side. You just look at it. It's just, I mean, there's also a little bit of contact before that. It could have gone the other way. It's the open wheel car, wheel on wheel. It can just flip it up in the air, and he could have gone anyway, mate. I just think, that's just
but it was racing as well.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, that obviously definitely makes me feel better, but again, commiserations to Marcus.
They're involved as well. Yeah. So
he could have sat back tonight and just sat behind me, sat behind third place, sat behind fourth place.
This is what we said in commentary. It was like if I was the champion elect and I had so much points to lead, I would have let you go through that and tried to fight later on the track, like coming down, just stick behind you and just take you at O'Rouge the next way around. But it is what it is, sometimes you just got to think about it, man. The big picture. It's not always about the race.
Do you know what that says about Marcus? He's a bloody racer. That's what he is.
Oh,
and he will have a crack, and I got to love him for that. I mean, that doesn't matter what's on the line. He's going for it. And
that was Max Verstappen, mate. He would have done the same thing. That's the sign of a champion.
100%.
That's the way it works, mate.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, Max would have made sure that Dougie was in the fence.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Look, I mean that was I really enjoyed that race. Apart from worrying about the incident with Marcus there, I just got into a zone. I just started to tick the laps off and just run them like a metronome, like Steve likes to say sometimes. Just hitting that lap time every single lap. And just slowly worked my way away from Greg and was able to control the race. So I'm very happy with the way that panned out in that regards.
Were you worried? My question there, real quick, before I switch back to Steve. Were you worried about it like a late-ish caution to re-rack and restack them, so you had to continue to defend that position there and? A late caution could have obviously bring Marcus back into play as well too. But
that's right. Like I said, with the amount of people that kept calling in toes, I think there was like 5 in a row or something like that in the space of 10 minutes, and my heart just kept jumping every single time. I'm like, you just stop crashing people, I just wanted to be able to just do my thing. I had a lovely gap behind me. I had no traffic in front. I was just in the zone. Just leave me to it. But then, car such and such requesting a tow. It's like, Jesus, Anyway, it is what it is.
Dougie, listen, we got heaps of talking, the conversation to come through. You're going to stick around for a while, but who do you thank and who supports Mr. Dougie Gowans gets on track every week, mate?
Well, first and foremost, I want to congratulate both Thomas and also Nick on their championships. They put in a fantastic season themselves. And I'm looking forward to putting them both up a class. So Thomas will be coming up to the pros, and Nick will be going into the pro-ams. Obviously, I want to thank SRW and all your sponsors, MOZA. I run a MOZA wheel. I love it. I'm sticking with it. And I want to thank you guys as broadcasters. I really, 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 really want to thank Phil Vella for the time and the effort that he's put in over the last 3 to 4 weeks, helping me to read the track a little bit better. And I've got to give a massive shout out.
Laughed.
And I've got to give a massive shout out to his wife Monica for allowing him to do so. So thank you so much, Monica. And thank you to all the drivers. Without the drivers, there's no series and there's no fun. For them to turn up each and every week, I love all the guys and I have an absolute blast.
Drivers every week, mate, and even last round, it's like
that's right.
It's where do you get that? It's just awesome.
Yeah, I know, and it's really, really something I look forward to each and every single week.
Yeah, well, I look forward to broadcasting it these days because I'm shit. Anyway, all right, let's go. We've done all the formalities there. Dougie is part of what we've started at Australian Open Wheel Nationals. Let's quickly just go through the final positions where everyone finished, and we'll have a look at that. So Dougie Gowans has won the title, ladies and gentlemen. He is the champion of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights Championship. In second place, Marcus Watson, 52 points. That was a costly run there for him over that top of the hill. In third place is Thomas Cena, who will no longer be Pro-Am. He will be called Pro Thomas Cena because he has smashed himself a title in his first outing in iRacing and SRW. Alex Tzazikis has a cracking season as a pro, finished in fourth place. Matt Tesario from Velocity Racing in fifth. Nathan Varney from Pace Syndicate in sixth. Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip in seventh. Jason Depth, our resident graphic artist, who's doing some probably clipping stuff now in the back end, helping us for all our stuff in the back end for Australian Open Nationals, is in seventh place. Jamie Davis in ninth from Project 36, who finished third on the podium tonight. We're going to see a lot of things from him next season. I think his pace has improved dramatically in the back half of the season. Timothy Schmellenberg from JWM Sim Sports in 10th. Mitchie Noble from Apex in 11th. Mitchie doing Mitchie things tonight, unfortunately. Tyler Hurricane Sheaf, SLM Academy in 12th, and Darren Fahey from DFR in 13th. These boys have all qualified for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals to represent SRW in an amazing race. Marcus Watson will not be there, so that moves Nicholas Schmellenberg up one place, and our own Greg Barber sitting there one place shy. So if anyone else pulls out, Mr.
Greggy's
Barber will be the next one up. How's that looking, Dougie?
As far as I know, everyone in that list so far has confirmed that they will be attending the race. So Greg might have to hold his breath for a late withdrawal, I think.
Yeah, well, nothing like a late withdrawal. Let's get back to the pointy
end. Did you really just say that?
Yeah. So,
in 16th
that's why he's
place,
the father.
Ryan
oh my God!
Sideways Esport. 17th place, Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy. 18th place, Kurt Heath from Apex Esports. Andrew Proctor. And in 19th place, Kevin Wakefield from Kev Star. 20th place, my little brother, Dean Sinka from Team SRW Motorsports. 21st place, Andrew Martin from Get a Grip. 22nd place, Bradley Hudson. Is it off-season, Mr. Hudson? We might have to consider dropping him down a level just to get him back in line from JWM Sim Sports. In 23rd place, Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. He's had some pace in the back end of the season, so we expect a lot more from him for next season. Chris Tomlin from LCR Sports came out for the season at 24th. Lachlan J, Investment Pro Sim Racing. I expect big things from him for the amateur title next season. Most improved out of the back end. Brandon Levin, second half of the season was spectacular. Really high pace and doing extremely well in 26th place. Matty Fu who was all over the place tonight with an incident. I think that was him that took out one of the guys in 27th place. Callum Rosinator just needs to get some consistency back in his racing. He's in 28th. Danny Davidson, who we saw miss a lot of the portions of this series with work, in 29th. And Greggy Johnson, the big elbows out. He's got bigger guns than you, Dougie. He puts them out big time. He's got like 2 Formula 3s beside him, not just the Super Formula Light.
Oh, he's Kevin a hard man to pass.
Oh, yeah, at any time. Keegan Coldwell lost his Sim Labs in 31st. Lukey Crum, 32nd. Stevie Daniels, 28th. Joshua King, who disappeared for a while this season, in 34th. Ryan Mueller, 35th. Ray Oliver, our, what do you call him? FIFO, in 36. Peter Pav in 37. Will Morgan, 38th. Joshua Horton, 39th. Jacob Lucas, 40th. Brent Wassell, 41st. John Allen, 42nd, Stevie Banks in 43rd, Brad Anderson in 44th, and Andrew Cowan in 45th. We were averaging about 32 to 33 drivers a race this season, so it's been spectacular fun out there.
Awesome. That's awesome.
We also have the final positions from the FDL and the Gentlemen's Sim Races. So viewers, for those of you stuck around, we will get the provisional guys that are racing for Wednesday night. So we've got our boys there, as you can see them. We've got Dougie Gowans, Thomas Cena, Alex Azikas, Matt Cesario, Nathan Varney, Nicholas Martin, Jason Depp, Jamie Davis, Timothy Schmellenberg, Mitchie Nomal, Tyler Sheaf, Darren Fahey, and Nicholas Schmellenberg, 2 brothers in that team. For FDL, Mark Hill, Craig Edwards, Timothy Hines, Danny Davidson, Tom Donoghue, Angus Milne, Dylan DeBono, Alex Stevens, Scott Bartier, and Marcus Ganitska, Daniel Byrne, Giano Sanisi, and Brody McConkey. In the GSRC lineup, we've got Cameron Dance, Adam Leaves, Jackson Rian, Harrison Lilas, Matt Schmidtke, Sean Campbell, Edward Zamora, Johnny Bonash, Tristan McLaren, Travis Azapati, Daniel Yeaman, Craig Bond, and Greg Heaney. Now, there's a couple of names in there that are going to be pushing like crazy. Mark Hill, very, very fast.
Yeah, Mark Hill. Look, I'm not going to lie. I've raced a fair bit against a lot of these guys, and it terrifies me. They are lightning fast. I mean, seriously, they are very, very fast. When we're talking about some of Australia's best, you're looking at them right there.
Well, I know a lot of these drivers as well, too, that I put some money on as well, too. That's what I'm seeing in there as well.
From what I'm hearing,
Scott Bartone's pretty quick there, Jules as well. Like,
yes, and easy.
He's a former champion here.
Pretty good too. Yeah, Scotty's a former champion here as well. Yep.
And Giuliano.
And Giuliano as well. Yep.
Does real race sports racing as well too. Yeah, this is the best of Australia.
There's some really fast boys out there.
Yeah, Dougie, don't be too intimidated, mate. As the old guy in a field there of young guns, mate. But you can bring it.
Look, I won't lie. I'm probably the bloody oldest, and wow, geez, I might have to take an aspirin beforehand.
Look what happened tonight. And we've seen what's happened in past series. I think SRW has led more laps than anyone in the past races.
We have been unlucky, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we had 3 races where we should have actually won, but, due to different circumstances, it didn't pan out that way. It just goes to show, like you said, I mean...
You don't have to be the fastest.
The guys might be able to run the fastest laps, but it doesn't guarantee that they're going to finish, So those who have a smart head and are consistent, they still have a very good chance. So, everyone on that list, everyone on that list is a threat.
And we're at Bathurst.
Yeah.
All it takes is someone in the top. All it takes is someone in the top 3.
I heard about it.
Yes. All it takes someone in the top 3 to have an accident, and all the front runners are gone, and all of a sudden a mid pack is going to take the race. So
that's right.
It can happen.
And being Bathurst, it's not really going to allow the field spread as much as what people may think, because you have the long straights. So the battles are going to be close all up and down through the field. It's going to be a very, very exciting race.
It is going to be very special. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be our 5th race. Australian Open Nationals is growing every season. Now we have 3 teams competing. Who knows? Could be a 3rd or 4th coming up. Fifth. There's new series popping up everywhere. I believe I saw one pop up the other day, which runs on a Thursday night. So look out for it. 2026 is going to be a spectacular time for open wheel racing. But we still got this round to go coming up, which is going to be the 5th, and then the final one that will be at the end of season 4 as well for the 2025. But that pretty much brings us to a close. Any last words as a champion, Dougie?
Look, again, thank you so much to all the guys who turned up every week to race against us. You got to give a big shout out to them. That's dedication for you. I'm just really looking forward to the AOWN and the beginning of the final season for the year before we take our break. So thanks very much to you, Steve, and to you, Biggles, for your commentary throughout the season. And hopefully SRW can put on a fantastic showing at the Nationals.
Keep our fingers crossed, mate. I'm not going bareback again, running down the streets, losing another one.
There's no doubt that Marcus is, not being there is going to be a big hole for us.
Yes.
He is by far, one of our most talented drivers. But he has more important things to attend to, and I look forward to seeing his progress, with what he's doing.
Yeah, 100%. We've got his back. Hopefully he does well. We'll be all watching as well. But Dougie Gowans, ladies and gentlemen, the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light champion for season 3, Mr. Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much, guys.
Get the hell out of here.
Thank you. See you guys. Bye-bye.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. And just briefly, we have as Dougie gets to celebrate the checkered flag there, that's the brief next season calendar that I've been given to me.
I've got a nicer version of that, but yes.
Oh, you don't have a nicer version of that? That's fine. All right.
But it's all good, man. Yeah. That looks correct. Yep. Hungara Kiyama. Yep, that is correct. Yeah, that is going to be an absolute cracker. But there's more to this calendar than meets the eye.
Oh, really?
Because the racing formats are very, very interesting. We won't divulge that just now. We'll let it go out when it goes out to the public eye. But that was an absolute cracker, mate. A quick few words on season 3, mate. How do you sum that up?
Well, what could you say, isn't it? I mean, come down to the end of the wire there between those drivers there of Marcus Watson and Dougie, and Marcus going into this one having the lead there, it all went pearl-shaped, unfortunately, in the early stages, which we covered. So that's how the situation can pan out. Thomas, congratulations on the win there, as well as Nick, who, as you saw there, can be fighting his way in for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. It's been a pleasure, my friend, and I'm glad to be a part of the SRW racing community.
Yeah, it's a special community out there. They you can see all the support out there in our chat all the way through. So very, very big thank you to all our viewers and supporters that come out every week and stick with us. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification button. Still a vast portion of you aren't subscribed. It's for free. Please do it. It does help us out. I actually saw the algorithm push out one of our races from our second year of racing back in the DSL days on my YouTube. So the algorithms are working. We just need to keep the people pushing the buttons. Thank you very much to Grim Industries for supporting all our racing for a very long time. Check them out, the home of the V8 coffee table. They're doing everything as well as coffee tables. They're doing go-kart tables. They're doing a McLaren engine. They're doing a Ferrari engine. They're doing an Aston engine at the moment. They've got a Jag in there as well. So they're doing all sorts of stuff out there. Spectacular work. They've just moved to new premises, so check them out on Facebook and reach out to them. And tell them Steve sent you. He'd love to hear that from one of our viewers. Also, thanks to Night Shift Collection, the apparel. Check them on Facebook. Warren and Brown Tools, who have been our glowing light, has brought the doors open for us and allowed us to broadcast for 4 years now. So they have been on board, and it's been a spectacular journey with them, and thank them very much. And Shunt Sceneries for joining us late last year. And if you do anything in the simulation world where flying is part of your game, reach out to them, because they do design sceneries and stuff like that in the 3D world. After that, there's Phoenix Driver Development. Thanks to the boys, Laz and Leah and Rian, for supporting us as well. They do a great bit of work in the community. If you want to get faster, please go out and see them. They do a team event. They do one-on-ones as well. They do setups for the Gen 3 and Gen 2 cars. And last of all, MOZA Racing for joining us for 2025. Hopefully they continue for 2026, but at the moment we've got them for one more season. And thank you to them for supporting us and helping us bring the light that shines on these drivers week in, week out. They deserve to be the pinnacle of the sport. And thank you for them for coming out and supporting us as a broadcast team. 30 plus drivers every week. Without them, it'll be just me and Biggles cracking bickies, having coffee and tea. So thank you very much for support. Biggles, cracking first season together, mate. Loving every minute of it. Quality of broadcast is amazing, and we'll see you back next season. And to all the viewers, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow night. We have got the 86s round 9 as well. Tune in at 7:50 for qualifying. And then on Sunday night, we're not sure if we've got our race for the GT3s for free, but I'm sure we can rustle one up. But stay tuned Wednesday night next week for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. 40 of the fastest guys in Australia racing in the Super Formula Light, and there will be only one champion, and that will be the person we remember for the rest of our lives. So come through, say hello. Thank you for joining us, and see you all tomorrow night.